Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact, and this is also the final episode before we catch up in Genshin Impact, and it is a very sentimental feeling for me, but like always, we're gonna get into another cool story quest. I feel like this is the first story quest, like technically story quest, right? That's not like a tribe quest. In Natlan, which is actually very interesting, and it's Mavuika's quest as well. And it says we have to go up here and rest for the night. I'm very interested to see what's going to happen in the morning then. If you want to see whatever thing I say at the end, of course, you can always skip to this timestamp as well. It's probably already up on the screen. Because I know not everyone's caught up with me. And it's actually strange because I have so many people in the comments or even on Patreon being like, yeah, I haven't gotten to that point yet. I haven't done Mavuika's story quest yet. You're further than me now, which is a strange feeling. There's people that were like guiding me and helping me so much through a lot of things in Genshin, and now they're like, yeah, we're on the same wavelength and you're ahead in some cases too. Whoa. We're getting a cutscene?
Lately, we've been sleeping well and eating even better. Now this is the life.
About time we got to live like this. Yes, there's a lot of stuff going on. We're actually probably trying to, I guess like it's like when things calm down, you get to enjoy like the culture and the food and all this stuff a lot more, right?
Exactly. Look, Paimon's tummy is so stuffed. It's all round and plump now.
You look fine, and like honestly, like it's so funny that like Paimon absolutely adores the idea of herself. You know, she's like, oh, I love you, plump. You know what? Yes, festively plump.
And now it's time for some
She's adorable. She's absolutely adorable. I love Paimon's love for food. It is like my favorite thing in the world. And she deserves all the food in the world, every bit of it. The famous sleep on top of the covers as well. What a peaceful feeling. We're normally so busy, it's nice to have some downtime like this every once in a while, between adventures.
We've got trouble.
What? See Lolly right away? Is that voice See Lolly? Wait, is this in our... Wait, what? To hear your voice at a time like this is truly an honor, Granny instantly.
Cut that out, it's serious. What are you doing sleeping this late? Who are you, me?
Me? Wait, what's happening here?
Come see us in the speaker's chamber once you've cleaned yourselves up. We're waiting for you here.
What? That's so interesting, like so close to everything that just happened in Act 5. There's already trouble once again. When I guess, like, you know, there's always gonna be trouble some places. Wake up, Pai, we gotta find Mavuika. Oh, poor baby.
Paimon's not done eating yet.
She's not done eating yet.
Huh? Oh, good morning.
She's adorable in every way, shape, or form. As the blazing sun. Yeah, like here's the thing, like I'm not saying it's not normal for like there to be trouble after everything that's happened in you know, in an Act 5. It happens again, right? And there's individual troubles and there's troubles that don't affect everyone, but they could affect a lot of people. You know, like that's what these story quests usually are. They're very important to me, just as the acts are, just as the world quests are. It's one of the things I love so much about Genshin, and I've always loved so much about Genshin, is the fact that like we have stories that are that every aspect of the stories, whether, as you said, story quests, world quests, the Archon quest, all of it means so much, and all of it's just as equally as important to me. I adore how they kind of parse out the story. We can just like warp to the speaker's chamber as well. By the way, the team we're using today is also cute. It's a classic team that I made months and months ago for this thing, for this whole game, I guess. I was going to use another team for this. I was thinking of using like maybe like the original Baby Gangsta team. The only thing is the original Baby Gangsta team is not leveled up. So I'm still going to be using a classic team, a team that we use so many times throughout the classic playthrough, or the classic era of this playthrough. I say classic as if it's like, man, this is like the most classic playthrough ever. I mean more in case of like, this is a team from a long time ago, right? I'm not trying to be like, hey, instant classic, the Romer playthrough. What a playthrough, guys. But you get what I'm saying. An older team that we don't use as much as we used to, but we should because Kazuha's awesome. And Benny,
I wonder if they've eaten. Or if they've even gotten
Fish
up.
are awesome.
Maybe Maybe I should buy some snacks?
Oh my god. She's actually like worrying about
Oh,
us?
don't tell me something came up on their way here.
Knowing us, it probably could.
Relax. I'm sure they're fine.
So see, Lolly seems very worried about this.
Ah, there they are.
See? Just like I said.
I'm super interested to see what's happening here.
Mavuika, see Lolly! We came running as soon as we got your message.
Thank you for coming all this way. Here, have some water and catch your breath first.
Sounds like something major. Yeah, the fact that like we have to catch our breath before we hear news, that's always a worrying sign.
Well, you could certainly say that. I'll let Lolly explain.
Strictly speaking, I'm just passing on something I heard as well. Basically, the Wyab passed a truly shocking piece of news to me through the smoke last night.
Oh lord.
You're aware that Mavuika's not the first Pyro Archon, yes? On occasion, there were those who lived longer than an ordinary human. Not unlike my situation. But all in all, the title has changed hands many times.
We know it was I can never pronounce it properly, but Shablanka was the first Pyro Archon, right?
And now, the Wyab have sensed a special surge within the ley lines. A truly
What?
ancient soul is about to return to the mortal realm.
Excuse me? What?
His name is Shibalanke.
Shibalanke. Okay, so Shibalanke is coming back? What?
Shibalanke? But isn't he the very, very first?
What is happening?
Yes, that's him. The first Pyro Archon. According to legend, he was the greatest of heroes and leaders, and the one who made a deal with the ruler
Yeah.
of death, thereby creating the rules that saved Natlan's ley lines.
I'm like so like this feels like I honestly feels like I am not like this is a dream in a weird way because it's like what the hell like we're bringing back the original Pyro Archon?
Hasn't he been dead like a really long time? How can he be resurrected?
Interesting question.
Even in Natlan, it's impossible for someone as ancient as him to ever return. Still, nothing's off the table when Shibalanke is concerned.
What I'm so excited to get into this.
Hence why
So
this
excited.
really is something major.
Let me be clear about this. I did not mishear, nor is the Wyab mistaken.
No, I
We
believe
would never
you.
jest about something like this.
I believe you 100%.
Don't worry. Both the Traveler and I have complete faith in your
Yeah.
abilities. Whose interpretation of the Wyab's will could we trust if not yours?
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll never be modest about. But the fact I'm not wrong about this only further begs the question. Just why is Lord Shibalanke suddenly about to be resurrected now?
As you can see, Lolly's even more concerned about this than I am.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it is concerning, right? It is like confusing. You'd want to know the answer, right? It would give you like some very high anxiety moments as well.
It's understandable. Waiting to find out the whole truth must be torture for a great shaman who can only peep at the outcomes without knowing the causes.
Yeah, you're describing like I feel like that's like yeah, it would make me so anxious. It makes me anxious even thinking about it right now, and I'm not a shaman.
Mavuika, I hope you'll approach this with a measure of caution. Depending on how things go, everything could change or nothing at all. Well, I think you know what I mean.
I do. Shibalanke's arrival will shake our nation.
Jesus.
After all, we still don't know if he's satisfied with the outcome of this war.
Oh my god, that's so interesting. Him showing up like right after the war as well, right after everything ended.
Do you think he'll come and find you?
Huh. Well, you can't just up and say
Oh my god,
things
she's
like
so
that.
worried about this.
You scared me half to death.
Generally though, like I feel like it's such an appropriate reaction, even if she wasn't a shaman, right? Like it's a scare. It's really like a confusing and nerve-wracking thing, right? Like why is he showing up now?
That's actually pretty likely. Think about it. People in the same line of work tend to have some similarities, right? Maybe all Pyro Archons share my disposition.
I don't want to meet him. I haven't really mentally prepared myself yet for such a grand occasion.
A grand occasion.
Anyway, my job was just to pass on the message and bring the Traveler over. Now that that's dealt with, you can discuss the pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage?
I'm done here.
Wait! Where are you going, Sea Lolly?
Yeah, stay with us for the whole chapter.
Back to bed. You have no idea how much that scared me. I was up all night.
Oh.
Can barely keep my eyes open. Nighty night.
While this is like played off as like, I understand it's being played off as like, oh, like she's like so anxious and stuff, I guess, as well, but like I think they're doing a good job of like making us a little bit worried, because like if someone like sees Lolly who picks and chooses what she worries about, stuff that she usually cares about, right? Or at least that's what we learned on the surface, you know. She especially in her story quest, she's someone that like has wanted to maybe like care about more things, but has kind of like secluded herself in a lot of ways with this cycle of like people thinking that she's a bit rough around the edges when she's actually not. She actually does want to paint her canvas with more colors. But yeah, it's interesting to me that we have like her be the one that's like super anxious about this, because like when she cares about something, you know it's serious. You know what I mean? You know it's serious.
It's like I said before. Our cultural legacy shouldn't end with our triumph over our suffering. Instead, it'll burn brighter than ever.
Okay.
So, the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame has been given new meaning. We have chosen to turn it into a pure athletic competition, promoting fair play and encouraging the personal growth of contestants.
Very cool.
And this grand tournament will begin soon.
Ooh, that sounds awesome!
I'm itching to sign up.
Heroes are drawn to tournaments like this, and naturally,
Wait, are we
you're
actually
no
gonna get to like be
exception.
like we're actually gonna get to do the tournament?
The news of Lord Shibalanke's impending resurrection may be a bombshell, but I believe that we should keep our focus on the pilgrimage.
Sure.
Huh. Okay. So, not in a hurry to find him, huh?
That's right. I've already informed the tribes that we'll be hosting the next tournament right away. It'll help sweep away the shadows cast by the war. Preparing supplies, cleaning up and remodeling the competition venues, recruiting staff for logistics, moral support, and pre-tournament weather forecasting, all of that's been assigned. We need to make sure everything is completed well and on schedule first.
Honestly, I don't know if they're going to mention this, but like I really feel like if this is the first ever pilgrimage that's post-war and has like it doesn't have the same meaning as it did before, you have to make sure that this is like very like not only like enjoyable, but like it's something that people want to keep alive and keep going, right? I don't know if it's the first, because we did see people battling in the cutscene last time, but you do want to make sure these are successful.
Traveler, Paimon, you are our cherished friends and a part of our nation. I'd like to invite you to serve as special supervisors for
Oh, for
this
real?
event.
I thought we were going to join. Let's go. I'll help.
Paimon can do it too?
Paimon's you're the best.
Of course. On that note, my two new supervisors, would you come with me to check on the progress of each of the tribes?
Let's go.
Sure!
Let's go. So, we're going to the People of the Springs first. Honestly, like, this is so cool. This is so cool. I love that they started this off with, like, a little bit of tension. And by a little bit of tension, I mean something absolutely terrifying, the idea of the Pyro Archon coming back, right? And, like, it's not that, like, I fear him in any way, shape, or form, right? I don't think any of us, like, fear him. It's just the idea of, like, why now? They showed Steve Lolly being so scared, which honestly, like, is such a, like, a really, really cool way of doing this. Because like I think the reason why it's so cool that they're showing like how scared she is not because like like we need to have someone scared to show us the tension in the story, but Genshin's always very good at using characters' personalities, and in Seedlali's case, her like being worried about this, her being absolutely terrified about this, makes us go, okay, this must be really serious. This must be something incredibly serious. Because whether you like it or not, she was right. I wouldn't say she was right about Auroron, but she was like very, very worried for Auroron, right? Because deep down she knew that there was something very, very wrong. And she will help also when needed to. She's great. Let's check on the People of the Springs.
We're here! This is our first stop!
Looks like someone's in a good mood.
Of course! Paimon's here as a special supervisor this time! It's only been a few days, but Paimon's back and cooler than ever!
You're always cooler than ever. Okay, these answers do not exist, by the way. These answers do not exist.
It's nothing. We've got a long road ahead, so it's good that she's so
Exactly.
motivated.
It's good. It's so good to have someone so enthusiastic and motivated and happy and so confident in themselves. Or yes, 100%.
Pretty much all we need to do is talk to everyone and confirm how the preparations for the pilgrimage are going.
All Hold on a sec. Take a look over there. See that?
Oh my god, all three of them?
Fishing. It's them!
Our iconic trio.
It's a quartet, you insolent ignoramuses! A quartet! How dare you treat the almighty Dragon Lord like a subhuman? If anything, I'm superhuman! Wait, no! Draconian!
Honestly, like, really sweet to see them all hanging out together, right? The trio. To me, like, a very sibling energy between the three of them. And then, of course, a How is there, too.
Why, hello there, How. And you three? What are you up to?
We're fishing, Archon. Mualani says if we're lucky, we might catch someone really special.
Someone?
Yeah, like that punk Shibalanke. He's such a pathetic little...
What are you... My apologies. How clearly hasn't earned his ticket to see the sun today. We didn't mean any offense. When Kachina and Mualani were talking about fishing, they meant it literally. With hook and bait.
Lowly servant! How dare you beat up the almighty Dragon Lord!
Oh my
for
god,
some
I love
ancient
Kitty so
foe
much.
That you only know by name? You'll pay for this! I'll start with some chili in your water skin.
Water skin?
Ah, so you've heard about his impending return. Did Lally mention
So
that
it is
to
cool
you?
that other people are hearing about it too. We ran into her on the road not too long ago. She seemed to be falling asleep standing up and kept mumbling about something. That's, for Lolly to like stay up for something as well, as long as she did, also very serious.
Oh no! Why is Shibalanke coming back now? Did we screw something up? We couldn't have, right? But what else could have alarmed him
And that's,
so much?
and I love the questions that she's asking too. How's making fun of her right now, but like those questions are so real. It's like why now at the end of this battle? I thought we did everything good, you know?
Wow, that sounds just like her.
See, Lolly's perfect. And now that you're done, scram. He skipped a How over the water.
To be honest, it's been bothering me quite a lot. Under normal circumstances,
Oh
it
my
shouldn't
God.
be possible for us to meet Lord Shibalanke, right? So, does this mean something's wrong?
Mualani is so kind that she fished a How out of the water. But yeah, this is I don't love that everyone's worried. I think from a story perspective, it makes so much sense why everyone's worried. As you can see, there are many people that are thinking along the same lines. I believe that.
Hey, we've got a bite!
You got a That's a human. That is, look at, oh my god, look at us, we're running towards us as well. Mualani's so happy, can he just ready to grab him too? To put the Mavuika's face.
Help! Help! Something's pulling on
I mean, if he was drowning, I'm glad we saved him.
Way to save your life! Are you having leg cramps?
And a drowning woman?
Help! Hold your breath.
What
for
the
now.
hell?
We'll get you out right away.
You okay? With everyone's help, you managed to rescue the drowning people. What the hell happened? Oh my god. Like, cause especially for people from people to the springs to like drown or to almost drown, that's very strange.
Thank you so much, everyone. Wait, why is her Archon here too?
Oh my god, the first thing you see when you get sick. Do not worry about that. You were literally safe from drowning. Do not worry about this.
But would you look at that? You actually caught some people after all.
Thanks for your help. Otherwise, that sudden bout of leg cramps might have ended our entire surfing squad.
Oh, surfing squad.
The two of us are in charge of transporting supplies. After safely delivering some of the equipment, medicine, and a few other things for the tournament, we had some time to spare, so...
Didn't warm up before going into the water, did ya?
Thank you. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
Jesus Christ, guys.
We'll, leave you to it then.
Like, honestly, like, first of all, we said it before. Natlan NPCs, the most beautiful NPCs in the history of Genshin, but also at the same time, you shouldn't feel bad about being saved. Thank you for saying thank you to Mualani. She saved your lives.
We'll never forget how you saved us. We know you're busy though, so no need to worry about us. We'll see you around.
They're very abruptly leaving, right? This has to mean something, right? Like, why would it just...
You gotta give it to Mualani. When she wants something to happen, then it just happens.
Yeah, but like, why was that so abrupt? Why was that scene there?
Then it won't be long before she reels in Shibalanke himself. Now that'll be a wonder of wonders.
I was just thinking, what if he enjoyed swimming like the rest of us? It's easy enough for anyone who loves the water to end up here, so might as well give it a try. It'd be a great chance to say hi to him.
And it's always interesting as well to see the different personalities, how they're taking this. Mulani's like, I want to say hi to them, right? See, Lolly's like, I'm not ready for this, right? Hao's calling him like nothing. It's and Mavuika's putting on this like extremely brave face for everybody as well, which is really very Mavuika also.
I used some commemorative badges for the stadium as a special bait. He's never been to present-day Natland, so
you're not
it'll all
you're not
be new
saying
to
this
him.
figuratively?
I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
You're literally trying to catch him in the water?
And before you say anything, anything's possible. On the off chance this'll work, it's worth a try no matter how unlikely it is. Just like playing the lottery.
Sure, I guess. As you can see, the power of friendship sustains their faith in theory.
Well, what about you then? Given your personality, isn't your continued presence a testament to the power of friendship
Yes,
too?
and I will say this to the end of my days. Genshin is about the power of friendship.
She saw right through you, my foolish lackey. Silly, naive child.
Oh my god.
Now, witness the scorn of Kahula Hat. Ow!
See, what happens here is because it's a difference in translation from the Chinese translation, what happens is that the timing of this joke is always like 2 seconds off. You know what I mean? With the physical aspect of it. Picking on where we left off. See, Lolly never makes mistakes in her messages, so I believe that it'd be best for you to meet with Lord Xiblanque. That should quell any unnecessary speculation. There we go. And there's another approach where it's like, hey, let's just literally meet it head on.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. But for now, what I need to do is check on the status of the preparations for the upcoming pilgrimage.
Honestly, very cool. Very cool how we're seeing everyone's reaction to him coming back.
Seems like the people of the Springs have done a great job.
Yep, don't worry. We only came here to fish after finishing all of our work. We're all done, all three of us.
I love that they're hanging out together, though. Like, this means something to me. This means so much to me.
Everyone at the Children of Echoes has been hard at work too. I only came here after finishing my tasks for today. It looked like everyone else was about finished too.
Same for the signs of the canopy. We're all wrapped up.
Now that's efficiency.
It's good to have
I
people you can
trust
rely
you.
on, right?
Well, looks like we won't have to make the trip to your tribes then. Everyone, this iteration of the pilgrimage holds great importance to Natlan as it is now. You must pull together and work
Right.
as one, creating the best atmosphere possible for all our
Look at this
participants.
crew.
Sure.
He's back.
Don't know why you'd worry about this stuff. You're always so ready to pounce on and fight just about anything. Why, you even dare to disrespect the almighty Dragon
He's
Lord!
saying this behind Kenichi's back, by the way.
Remind me again. Has Ahau done anything besides talk?
Oh my god. I'll send the dirtiest jobs his way this instant. Look at his eyes. He's so pretty.
What are you doing to me, you son of a... hey! Let me go!
Wow.
It's always a party with those
We got...
Seems like we can check off the people of the Springs.
And the Scions and the Children of Echoes. But like, we is that the first... It can't be the first time we got an almost curse, right? An almost swear word.
Oh, wait, 4! No, sorry, 4.
Oh my god, look at this I love them so much. Everyone's been very efficient these past few days. Seems like a lot of people are looking forward to participating in the tournament.
Why don't you sign up then? Maybe someone will manage to knock some sense through your thick skull.
Why don't we all join? It'd be a great chance to kick back and relax.
Mulani, the very outgoing, forward-thinking attitude.
Relax. You find the idea of a tournament relaxing?
Yeah, she had a blast last time.
Girl is crazy. Ugh. Milani's right. Let's
Oh.
all sign up together.
It reminds me of the Star, right? The first ever, like, tournament we saw.
Huh? Even you? Children, think you're all grown up, don't you? In the eyes of the great Kahula, you're still...
Nobody asked. We'll go. You stay.
What? You little...
So yeah, no. This relationship means so much to me. These three. It's like three. Like to me, it's like middle child, brother, older sister, younger sister. That's what it feels like to me. And Great Dragon Lord. You know, that typical societal thing that has always happened since the beginning of time, which is, you know, the middle child, the little sister, the big sister, and the Dragon Lord. You know, it's a very, I think everyone understands it, right? Everyone can relate to the Dragon Lord aspect too. I know, like, it's just so great seeing how everyone's reacting to the return of Xbalanque. And like the fact that like here we got like Mulaney's like wants to meet him right away, right? Kachina is like so forward thinking as well. She's like, it'd be so good to like, you know, you never know, we could meet up with him right now. We don't know what he wants, but we could definitely meet up with him right now. And Kanisha like giving like a very direct response to Mavuika as well, which is like, look, everyone's worried. You gotta meet him as soon as possible. And, you know, I'm pretty sure that she trusts Kanish so much that she would definitely take his advice. Are we going to... Oh, the Masters of Nightwind. Great. Maybe we'll get to see Chaska. No, not Master... Sorry, that's a different one. Master Nightwind is Silali. The other one is the Feather... Yeah. Sorry, guys. Such a beautiful place. We were just here as well. It's such a gorgeous tribe and such a gorgeous quest for Silali as well. And like the mention of her grader too. Oh, Silali, I love her so much. I adore her. Silali, our gal.
There she is, right over there. See, Lolly, didn't you say you were going to get some more sleep? Why are you still here?
The chief came to me for help just now. Not like I can just ignore someone in need and
Big
go
steps.
back to bed, now can I?
Honestly, big steps for Silali. And I think like her story quest was like a big moment for her as well. When she gave us that key, like again, like you said, it's a symbolic thing of like opening up her doors. Opening up the doors and being like, you know, letting more people in.
What? You didn't tell him that you stayed up all night?
I just told him about Xbalanque's imminent return and told him to be prepared. There was no need to mention anything else.
Right. You still got a reputation to maintain, huh? Can't have people thinking Granny Eatsley would lose sleep over something
Goodbye,
like
one
this.
smile.
Now you're making fun of me too, huh? So even children are ridiculing me now. This cannot stand.
I do love that, like, Silali to me, like, in terms of story progression and character progression, has been, like, the best in Natlan. I will say it, like, from the top of my lungs. I think her and, like, Kachina, I think, are probably, like, the two, like, most, like, progressed characters in terms of, like, and every character has progress and every character has a really good story. But, like, for me, it's Silali and Kachina have had such a, and Chaska, I would say, too. Those three have had, like, such, like, growth when it comes to, like, and such massive growth as well. In terms of like their character progression. And like I said, every character has growth, but those three to me have the biggest amount of growth. And you know, we saw that in their quests as well. And with Kachina, we saw it through the Archon quest also.
And you? Do you also think I'm just trying to keep up appearances?
Nope, Nabi would never think that.
And you too. What about you,
I love that she's like
Mavuika?
so confident to just like challenge the Pyro Archon too.
No, of course not. Relax, Seatlali. Xbalanque was no ordinary person.
Xbalanque.
He loved this land as much as we do and managed to forge a miracle through the ruler of death. I don't think he'll give us too hard a time.
Right. Even though I've never known him, I feel the same way. Yeah, like that's the thing. I don't think it's gonna be for like anything evil, right? Like it's just obviously it's just you're just worried about why he's coming back in terms of like, is there something else wrong, right? And I think that makes sense.
If that's what even the two of you think, then my worrying seems even more unnecessary. All right, I get it. That's just the kind of paranoid old hag I am.
No, it's really cool that you made sure to let everyone know, and you like it's so helpful. It's been so helpful.
That means I can go get some shut-eye then. You can take a look around yourselves. And if you need any help, feel free to go find the chief. Or Auroran.
Oh my god, can we actually talk to Auroran?
The chief should be overseeing the preparation of the woven scrolls required for the tournament right about now. And as for Auroran, I believe he said he was going to do some handicrafts at the valley entrance.
Come on, you're making it sound like it's my first time here. Rest well and stop worrying so much.
We'll discuss the tournament with Auroran, yeah.
With Auroran.
Yeah.
All right then. Good night, everyone. And don't go thinking that Granny Eatsley doesn't like hanging out with you just because she's not around all the time.
She's such an anxious, as we're saying, in terms of growth, she's such an anxious character. And she cares so much what people think about her. But like in her story quest, like seeing her get to the point now, and even now in this quest where like she's so active in like the tribes now, she's so active in talking to people compared to what she was. It's like such a big step. And here's the thing, not everyone has to be active. I want to make that clear for anyone at home who's like, oh, is it not growth if I don't want to be active? No, 100%. I'm also a person who's like introverted, and I genuinely like, you know, enjoy just a quiet night of playing video games with a cup of tea beside me, right? That's like one of my favorite things in the world. It is like literally like one of my favorite things in the world, right? Is that recently I just got a cup of tea. It was around like 8 p.m. A cup of tea, sat in my chair, and I watched old videos of Markiplier playing SCP Containment Breach with a cup of tea beside me, and I was like, this is bliss. And there's nothing wrong with like not wanting to progress forward, but I think the reason why I look at Lali's version and say why it's good she's stepping out of her shell is because she wants to, and she has wanted to. She's just been kind of like denying it for herself, right? There's a difference between not wanting to and wanting to. But always, you should know, everyone watching this, take your time. Take your time. Not everyone has like you know, a Paimon and a Traveler in their life that's like, you know, progressing them forward and helping them out with that stuff, right? That's just the truth. Not everyone has that. So like, don't feel pressured into like stepping out of your shell too much. Don't feel pressured into like the idea of like stepping out of your shell and talking to people and stuff. Because if you're someone who just like enjoys your own company and you're doing all this stuff in like a healthy way, like, you know, everyone should, 100% just do what you need to do. Because like I said...
One with nature.
Oh my god, it's Aurora! I didn't say like I said it's Aurora. Like I said, everyone's different. And see, Lolly's different because she wanted to step outside her shell and she suppressed her social ability and her social times for so she would never get hurt again. Which again is also normal. Take your time. Everyone take your time.
What if I put this piece of rope...
What the hell's this?
Here. Oh, and this wooden dummy.
What is that? Aurora, by the way, is stunning, but... What is that? He has like a little badge?
No? Then what about this?
What did Aurora explain? Who is that?
No way, bro.
No way, bro! What? What do you mean, no way, bro?
That voice. Sounds like Auroron's talking to someone. Let's go see what he's up to.
No way, bro. What are we doing?
What you up to, Aurora?
Yeah, what you up to? What is that? Or who is that?
Oh, hello.
Hey, Aurora. I love that he's just, again, his voice is so soft and so, like, adorable, right? Like, and it's just like I know what it is when he said, like, listen to this, right?
Oh, hello.
Like, it's almost like he's surprised to see us, but at the same time, like, fully expected us, right? It's just...
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear! Who are you?
A bird?
Yeah!
No, a juvenile Kukasaurus.
Are you serious?
This one looks a little different from the others, though. Yeah, a very special look indeed.
Is that your pet, Aurora?
The heck are you on about?
What are you... Where did you... did you pull this one out of 2025?
Whoa, he's quick on his feet. That retort was instant.
Yeah.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
What is happening? I genuinely like love it though. Like there's something about it that just like makes me like, I don't know. Maybe I'm I don't know. Maybe it's a bit, I don't know. Maybe you guys have a different opinion on this, but like this to me is absolutely hilarious. So freaking funny.
Did Paimon just say something wrong?
No way, bro.
Oh wow. No way, bro.
No way, bro. What are we doing?
What the heck?
What is happening?
Don't worry about him. He's just... how should I describe him?
Don't tell me some kind of elder. He definitely seems pretty important. He's hilarious.
No, he's an assistant at Aoife's clinic,
Oh.
and one of my friends. His name is Kakuku.
Kakuku?
The heck are you on about?
This is the greatest day of my life.
Is that not his name? Oh wow. No way.
No way, bro. Looks like he's just repeating the same sentences. Has he heard someone say this before?
Yeah, that's what he does. Those are all Aoife's catchphrases.
Oh my god.
So Kakuku picked them up after hearing them day after day.
No way, bro.
The last time I delivered some vegetables to the people of the springs, I ran into Ahau, who was there for a soak in the hot springs. Ahau and Kakuku were stuck in an endless back and forth argument.
You know why that's so funny? Because I can imagine like Kakuku not even knowing what a How is saying, and like a How is just like, you stop disagreeing with me. No way, bro. Sounds like a schoolyard squabble.
Eventually, Hao got really agitated and just started immediately shouting, "No, you!" no matter what Kakuku said.
How unbelievably childish. No less than I'd expect of a How. Even I have rarely witnessed things like that.
This is the best.
They went on like that for an entire afternoon.
Wait, how do you know that? Did you stay and listen to that the whole time?
Yeah, I did. It was so dumb I couldn't look away.
I'd be there too. You're more patient man than most.
Anyway, I'm here because I'm trying to capture Shibalanke.
You're trying to capture him?
Capture, huh? Wild choice of words.
The way that, first of all, this is so funny. This is the greatest thing in the world. Like, it's so funny.
Oh, wow. No way, bro.
But I love that they're showing everyone's reactions to Shibalagi coming back. And this is like, for some reason, like, I'm not like totally shocked that Auroran's doing this. It seems like such like a Auroran thing to do. Auroran seems the type of person who like walks into the office on a Monday morning and like starts like, you know, like, I don't know, like throwing out all the old blinds or something. Like, I know it's such a weird example. Like, and everyone's like, what are you doing, Auroran? I'm like, you know, I'm using all these blinds. I'm going to make one super blind. And you're like, what do you do? He just seems like that type of person who just does something randomly that doesn't need to be like done. But it seems like it just seems natural for Auroran.
Then how about hunting for Shibalanke?
You see what I mean? To him, it's just like, yeah, that makes sense. Look.
Sorry, you're trying to do what now?
Like, for some reason, it's not shocking to hear Auroran say something like this.
We've never seen someone so ancient come back to life before, right? So I wanted to see if I could intercept him.
Intercept?
See, this is the trap that I made. I've used it before. It's quite good at catching wild animals. Don't worry though. I've already told everyone that there's a trap here, so they won't get
And that's
too
all that
close.
we need to worry about.
See, I've even made a
Oh my
notice
god, he
board.
made a notice board. And again, this is so Aurora. Like, to me, to him, it's like, yeah, don't worry. This is the only issue. I made a notice board.
Good luck catching anyone with this. And what are you planning on doing with the poor guy when you catch him anyways? Stick him in a stew?
Possibly.
No. I just want to see what he looks like, and then I'll probably invite him to our tribe as a
You
guest.
can probably do that if he shows up anyway, right?
I'll admit, I didn't take you for the actively hospitable sort.
Again, it's very Auroran. It's very Auroran.
Well, a chance like this doesn't come every day. I wanted to give it a try, so I also made these little handicrafts.
He says that, yet all of these look like a hunter's lethal handiwork.
He's trying his best.
I see. In that case, I wish you success. If you do manage to catch a wild Shibalanke, please let me know. I'd love to come and watch the fun.
Hey, not you too.
I think it's adorable. I don't know. It's strangely
If the real
Auroran.
Shibalanke does show up, a trap like that won't hurt him. We all have faith in him. After all, he was the first
Right.
Archon of this land.
That's right. That's also why I stuffed several layers of cushions and hay in there.
Oh my god.
If he really
my
triggers
God.
the trap, he can just sprawl out and take
You
a
see what I
nap.
mean? This is the parts he's thinking about. You know what I mean? The parts after he gets trapped.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself,
Oh my
bro?
god. Kakuku.
Bro, stop! You're driving Paimon insane over here!
I can't.
Bro, stop! Bro, stop! You're driving.
Bro, stop.
Oh, wow. No way, bro.
No way, bro.
Well, if you got time for this, then you finished prepping for the tournament, right?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Paimon.
I love that Paimon's taking the supervisor role so seriously.
Ah, so that's it. Sorry, I didn't know that's what you wanted to ask about. We, Masters of the Nightwind, are broadly responsible for the woven scrolls and mental support. I have expertise in exactly neither of those.
Oh my God, the way you
so I joined the logistics team.
Did you not hear the way he said that? It was such confidence. I have expertise in neither of them.
I provided some amazing supplies. The others even praised me for the quality of my produce and even asked me about how to grow such great
Awesome.
fruits and vegetables.
Really awesome.
I was very happy.
By the way, I hope it doesn't make it sound like I'm saying Auroran's like dumb or anything like that. I just think Auroran's a very like crazy cat. He's the type of character who like does his own thing and afterwards is kind of like confused about like why people are like, hey, why are you doing that? He's in no way dumb, right? You know, because like no one who can grow vegetables like this is dumb. No one can do all the stuff that he can do is dumb. No one who can devise plans like he did is dumb. It's just that he's a very like interesting character who does like his own thing in very weird ways.
You've gotten quite good at dealing with people.
Yes. I think I've rediscovered a bit of that feeling I had in my
Yeah?
childhood.
Seems like things here are going smoothly. In that case, we'll check on how things are going elsewhere. See you later,
It's great to see you,
Aurora.
Ron. It was awesome.
Bye, Auroran! Good luck with the capturing Shibalanke.
Shiblanque.
See you later.
See you later.
So he also knows how to say goodbye.
No.
See you later then, bros.
She's awesome.
Huh? All right. See you later, my bros.
This is the best conversation in the history of Genshin. This is the best conversation in the history of Genshin Impact. Like, it's peaked. Shalonen's here too!
Mavuika. Oh, shoot. What are you doing
Oh,
here?
shoot! I love that we're getting to see everybody post Abyss War, right? It's so cool to get these like little updates on everybody, see how everyone's faring personality-wise and feelings-wise about Shiblanque coming back. Like, and also seeing how like they're prepping their own weird way too, right? It's really awesome. And of course, we get to see the lovely, amazing, cool as heck Shalonen.
Shilonen? What a coincidence.
Oh, hey there, Shilonen. Did you come here for work?
There's nothing around here though, other than Roran and his trap. I mean,
Auroran. Did he sell me out? I thought I asked
he
him to
literally
not
did
tell
not.
anyone
He
that I
literally
was
would
here.
never.
Nope. He didn't mention you at all.
That's so.
Roran also seems like the type that would like, if you told him to keep a secret like that, he probably would. You know what I mean?
She's avoiding me. There are a few big pieces of equipment we need for the tournament,
Oh.
and I've been wanting to ask her to make them. I went straight to her place because I was worried she might refuse, but each time there was nobody home, and the neighbors said that she was busy. Turns out, she was here.
She's camping out here also? The Shalonen's tent is nearby too?
Wow. She literally ran away from home just to avoid taking work from you.
What's the issue, I wonder?
Okay, that's enough about me. What are you here for? Checking on pilgrimage prep progress?
Yes, and to see how everyone's doing while we're at it. Still, most everyone we've talked to so far has been pretty interested in Shibalanke.
Oh, Shibalanke? Did you just say Shibalanke?
Did you not hear about this?
Wait. Have you been
Oh
so
my
busy
God,
running
that's so
away that you
interesting.
missed the whole memo about
They're
him?
showing how much she was like avoiding like doing this stuff. Which again, it's not that she's not a hard worker. She's probably just like, wanted to relax a bit because, we always find her like lying in a tree or something like that or wanting to relax. But like the fact that there's one person who didn't hear about it, that's so interesting.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but if that's what Lolly said, then it has to be true.
And she trusts Lolly.
Everyone's reaction makes
We all
sense
do.
too. Who wouldn't want to see the first
Yeah,
Archon?
that's what's so good about everyone's trying to meet the first Archon in some way or another. Even Lolly wants to meet them, but wants to be prepared, right?
This isn't a bad time for it to happen either. The war has only just ended, and with their long-standing goal suddenly gone, people are feeling a little
Interesting.
lost.
So she's saying that like because like there's no longer fighting the abyss or trying to like fight to keep that flame alive and all this resurrection stuff. It might give people maybe a little bit of like an incentive, like, oh hey, the first Pyro Archon's going to be here. They're going to be watching over us as always. Might give them maybe a little bit of energy.
I met a warrior from the People of the Springs near the Speaker's Chamber a few days ago. He spent the entire afternoon pacing around the area. I asked if anything was bothering him, and he said that he used to train for battle every afternoon.
Wow.
But now that the crisis is resolved, he doesn't know what to do with himself.
And that's like, by the way, that's like not something that's uncommon for the real world as well. It happens in everything. If you've been at war for years, and fighting for years, even in real life, one of the things that like you will see reported quite a bit is that like returning to like normal life where you don't have that thing is very, and it's not just like war, by the way. If you're someone who like has been an animator for 10 years or 2 decades, and every day you've done animation, and then all of a sudden, like, your animation studio shuts down or something like that, or you retire. Like, retirement's a perfect example of this. All of a sudden, like, you hear stories of people being like, man, what do I do now? What's my purpose? You know, I want to do so. Like, I've known people in my life who have retired from work at an old age, and while it was so good for them health-wise, like, I feel like sometimes you do lose a bit of like a drive, right? You're like, oh man, I want to do something, right? I would like to do anything. So I remember this person like set up their own like little small like business, you know, just to do like things on the weekend and things like that. Like, cause it was just like, you want that kind of like thing to do, right?
Paimon can definitely see that. It's tough when what you've been doing all along suddenly stops being
100%.
necessary.
It makes so much sense.
That's why you want to hold the pilgrimage again, right? To help everyone find a new goal?
That's right. We will have competition take the place of ceaseless battle. It'll give us an outlet for our pent-up energy and offer a reward for the blood and sweat we've put into improving and growing. That's the meaning of the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame today and in the future.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it.
Sounds pretty good to me. I am starting to like this new pilgrimage already. But, how do you feel, Mavuika?
About Xbalanque, you mean? It's okay, I guess.
Shouldn't you be, a little more nervous? He's our nation's progenitor. You sure he's not coming to just supervise your work?
You sound like someone who's finally gotten the chance to strike back after years of oppression.
Was he saying because people supervise her work all the time?
Hey, don't put it like that. All right, maybe a little. It's not every day that someone who could bring you down a notch shows
because
up.
I don't think it's from a place of like hatred or anything like that, but it is like, hey, like, you're amazing. You're so good at delegating. You have your own issues and you have your own flaws. But it's like, what like maybe at some point someone questioning how you are might make us feel a tiny bit better. I don't think I think it's a very normal feeling in some cases.
Don't worry. If the real Xbalanque does make an appearance, then naturally I have my ways to meet him.
Really? How?
No spoilers just yet. Take a guess.
Me when I say I've got a new 5-star but can't tell anyone yet.
Wait, you have a playful side too?
Of course she does. This whole glorious righteous leader thing is just one facet of her. And it's the side of her you've seen the most so far. But...
And we know that they are like good friends, right? They consider each other friends.
Tragically, this is how my longtime companions think of me. Shilonen's always saying how awful I am.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't just put words into my mouth like that. I've only ever said that you can be quite terrible.
Sometimes in quotes.
Sure, whatever you say. Come on, traveler, Paimon. Let's head to our next stop. Oh, and Shilonen, now that you've been busted, be sure to stop by my office and pick up the documents I left for you. I wrote down everything you need to do for the tournament.
I love Shilonen just trying to get a bit of relaxation in. You know what I mean? You go to sleep. You do what you need to do.
And she's fallen asleep just
yeah.
like that.
I adore her.
Well, she's got to wake up eventually. Let's go. Good night, Shilonen. And sleep well.
Yeah. The tone that Mavuika has here as well as we're talking... Oh, Auroran. The tone that...
What is it? Do you want to talk
oh my
about
god, he's
something
having
else?
a full conversation.
You gotta find someone who understands Saurian tongue to translate for you then.
No way, bro.
Or transform into a Saurian so they can talk to you. On that note, I'd love to try that one day, bro.
Wait. And we can talk to Mavuika as well. Hey, hello there. You're Kakuko, right? Oh, sorry, you know my name. That guy told me told you, didn't he? Aurora, right? He spoke the truth. My name is indeed Kakuko, and I didn't pick up those words from hearing Aoife repeat them. Have you met Aoife before? Not yet. What? Even with all this running around and being everyone on the watch all the time, you never met him? Guess you must be in tip-top shape. So you've never, you just never needed a service. He's out to see some patients. and I had nothing to do, so I came and hang out with Aurora and all just to hang out and watch him make Shimluggy's trap absurd, right? He's so crazy, I love him. Yes, I agree. Alright, speaking of Eva, I need to correct you on one thing. Judging by how you reacted before, do you think I really could, I couldn't really understand the human language? Come on, bro. Of course that's not true. As Saurians go, I already understand more than enough. And not just their words. No, but their body language too. There's a limit on how much I can mimic it with my vocal cords. Mighty shame that, but I feel like my cadence should convey your meaning well enough, yeah. So of course you understand that, what? No way, bro. Do you even hear yourself means? And all the rest of it too. I meant those words with the bottom of my heart. Also, I'm no pet. I'm Eva's colleague. Be a good bro and call me Dr. Kakuku. You got it, bro cuckoo. I like you. Choose the bro part over the doc, eh? Well, if you're my bro, I'll gladly be yours too. Eva and Aurora brought my bros down, and I found a third too. You look like a real fighter too. Just what the doctor ordered. I guess your how counts for like half a bro. You know, I use this guy who works for the Kanish in the Sergeant Academy. He's a funny one, often chokes off to death on his anger of just a few words. He often calls himself the Almighty Dragon Lord. Sorry, what, Almighty Dragon Lord? He's having such a good time with this. Don't believe a single word he says. He's just an idiot who's got himself killed long ago. If Kanish wasn't looking out for him. Still, do you think that what gives it life its spice? No matter how much of how whines, he can't leave Kanish. And if Eva can complain all he wants, but Auroran still is his friend. And me too. Eva often says I'm too familiar with everyone that I instantly fly off and tell all of my Saurian friends wherever he does something dumb. But that's just how we live, man. We torment and depend on each other in turns. Once we Saurians know, the humans will know too. And whatever humans know, the humans from further away will know real soon. Still, I know you'll love Eva, bro. He's a good guy. And after all, have you ever met a bad guy who's like resigned all the time? Anyway, if you ever need a doc or just someone to help you translate our tongue, come and find me anytime. I'll send my boy Eva to go help right away. Oops, I meant my bro Eva. Of course I'd slip up. He's not my boy here, he's my bro. That was a fever dream. But I think I understand what he was saying with parts of it there when he was saying that, like, you know, what, like, the wider world's gonna know soon. Maybe it's because, like, people can now leave Natlan as well. He's talking about that. But I love the way, like, we now know that he wasn't just... his back and forth with Hao was very intentional, and he wanted Hao to feel upset. He wanted Hao to feel upset. But also, yeah, he loves Aurora. He came out just to see what Aurora was doing because Aurora's crazy. And Aurora is crazy, guys. Like, you can't deny it for one bit. He is a very interesting and crazy character in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? But I appreciate him nonetheless. I really do.
Stop looking. I'm genuinely asleep now.
She's genuinely asleep. Guys. Genuinely asleep. She's funny. She's really funny. Yeah, I love the interactions we've had here. Like, really love the interactions we've had here. And, like, again, even though, like, it can be seen as, like, very comedic, the conversation we just had with Kakuku, what's so funny about the conversation with them as well is that they were actually, like, extremely reasonable. They're very friendly. They gave us some information on Aoife as well. But also, like, I love that they, like, they're kind of like a representation of how, like, good the relationship between Saurians and humans really is in Natlan. Look how pretty this is. It means the absolute world to me, and I love dearly that he was talking about the idea that, and I think that's what he was talking about, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but I took it as like, hey, like, soon everyone around the world will know what we know, and it's gonna be like common knowledge, I guess. I don't know, because people are moving forward, and Natlan is moving forward for sure. So I guess we're gonna get to see Chaska now, who I adore greatly as well. It's nice seeing everyone's responses to stuff, and also their interactions with Mavuika.
They're probably all out and
and I was going to say, Mavuika's interaction with everyone there as well, like, what's so good about it, it shows how good of an Archon she is, right? She was nurturing all their personalities while also making sure that they were finishing their work very subtly, right?
Does that mean the preparations are going smoothly?
Of course, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing than how the preparations are coming along.
And we get that. I definitely get that vibe. We just literally just 2 seconds ago we were able to say that, like, she was able to check in on everyone. She's nurturing their personalities and making sure they're doing good, while also, like, you know, we're seeing that the preparations are coming along fine. It's so good the way, like, and again, it's not me because I'm like, oh, like, I'm so smart. It's just the game is good at writing this stuff.
The amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament
And that's why she doesn't mind Shalone and
It's my
sleeping.
hope that everyone is eating and sleeping well, so they can enter the stadium full of anticipation.
What are
Oh
you
my
guys
god,
doing
my
here?
gal! My gal, my sweetheart. She's so cool. She's so cool.
Oh, it's Cheska!
It's been a while. How have you been?
Great!
Things have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Same old, same old. Back to the grind. Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family
Awesome.
when I'm free. You know, the usual. That said, I haven't had much work
The fact
to
that
do
she's
lately.
spending time with her family means the world to me. Means the world.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended, and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. Hard to start fights like that. I don't mind, though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is also great for my mood.
Sounds like you've been doing well then.
Glad to hear this. So glad.
What are you talking about? You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than anyone.
100%. You've been through so much.
So, how have preparations been going here at the Flower Feather Clan?
Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, I'll take you someplace where you can see the situation
Very cool.
clearly. Follow me.
So we know Chaska has gone through so much, but it's so good to even to hear that one line, I'm going on walks with my family. It means so much to me and so much to her story. It's so great. And the fact that there's less fighting too, we're learning as well. There's more people at peace now, and the camaraderie is at an all-time high. Another very cool situation. So go to a place high up. Oh, over here? Okay. Man, I love being in this clan because I think like we did get to be here for the quest with Chaska, but I feel like it's probably one of our more least visited clans because obviously it came a lot later in our story and our journey. And I feel like People of the Springs and Children of Echoes was used quite a bit for a lot of like the major acts in the game as well, you know? For sure. And the Signs of the Canopy as well. So good to see Chaska at any point though.
So this is the place you had in mind. Quite the view.
Yeah. You can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing carts, even some who are using some kind of special equipment to scan the sky.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's you, Pyro Archon, and the heroes of Natland.
Oh, some excitement here as well.
Ah, shucks. Heroes of Natland? Paimon's feeling kinda shy now.
Oh my god, no, you deserve it, Paimon.
What brings you to the Flower Feather Clan? Are you here to check on our work for the pilgrimage?
That's right. Everything going well?
Please, rest assured, everything is going off without a hitch. Everyone is in good spirits as well. Coach and her students are also here, so they've been helping out.
Coach? Ian-san?
Coach? Oh, is Ian-san here too?
Oh, here to inspect our handiwork then.
Ian-san's voice acting is back? We heard about this, like, it was coming up in the current patch, so I guess, like, it also went to the past games as well, or the past story quests as well. That's very cool. That's very cool.
Lots of folks from the Flower Feather Clan have gone to train for the tournament, and my students just so happened to want to get some exercise, so I brought them along to help.
Cool. Very cool. And we know that, like, Ian-san has, like, a very cool and awesome, like, way of, like, motivating people in a lot of ways.
The rules of this tournament are different from before. We're here to compete, not to select the strongest warriors. Everyone finds that quite novel,
Right.
and is taking it very seriously, treating it like a completely new type of challenge. Look, they're all over there.
Hey!
Oh my god, look at them all. It's like they're in like a class, like a yoga class all lining up.
Please rest completely and totally assured that with us here, we'll get all the tasks done on time. No problem and no questions asked.
Very cool.
Whoa, they're all so reliable. Like coach like student, huh, Ian-san?
You flatter me. We're just here to help. These exercises are high frequency but low intensity,
which is perfect for our training. I helped Aoife bring a whole stack of medical supplies from his clinic to the stadium yesterday.
That's Aoife again,
Didn't
right?
even break a sweat. Easy peasy.
Didn't even break a sweat, you say?
Yeah, Aoife was sure sweating a lot, though. Not that I blame him. Doctors don't need to be that physically strong. Not even vets.
Not even vets, because obviously she's thinking about picking up animals.
Especially not compared to the toughest coach in all Natland.
Oh my god.
Tough, they say. Stuff like this isn't even intermediate level.
I love that their coaching brain is always turned on.
And that's why they call you tough. I respect it, though. I doubt I can think of anything that you can't do.
Paimon agrees. In fact, after staying in Natland for so long, even we've begun to feel like there's nothing we can't do.
It's a very motivating place. It's a very motivational area where you can feel very energetic and energized.
So you think it's something about this place?
It's energizing in terms of like motivation for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Now Paimon often finds herself thinking, compared to those super tough battles we fought and won, this is nothing at all.
So she's comparing it. Okay.
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not often that people can focus on the silver lining after everything that's happened.
And I love it. I do love it. Yeah, we've been through so much at this stage.
Being optimistic also tends to make people grow happier the longer they live. Keep up that attitude, and you'll go from strength to strength.
Yeah, and we know Paimon looks up to Ian-san a lot as well and wants Ian-san to train her.
The wind is rising. I think I hear something on the air. I'll head out on patrol. Have a
You
nice
hear something
chat.
on the air?
Just let me know if you need anything.
Sure. I mean, we
Sounds
know
good.
she's like...
See you later.
Oh my god, she's so cool. I feel like her and D-Luke would like make a good like superhero combo.
And she's off. She really comes and goes like the wind.
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments
Yes.
like this that make her so endearing.
Yes, because she doesn't know how cool she is. She's not trying to be cool. She's just cool.
Well, what's next for you? You three look relaxed. So I assume you're pretty much done with all the important stuff?
We've already checked up on each of the tribe's progress, and everything is going smoothly. Well, we didn't quite get around to the Children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says and seeing how Shilonen's doing,
Yeah.
seems they're fine. No need to check up on
Yeah,
them.
taking people's word for it as well, right?
Don't worry. Things have been progressing over at the Collective of Plenty, too.
So, that's it for the day. The only thing left to do for the next couple of days is persuade Shilonen to finish her part of the work.
Oh, I'd love to see the face she'd make if she heard you say
I
that.
love that she's trying to get out of the work, honestly.
Since you have time, why don't you give me a hand? As you already know, Mavuika, I'm responsible for designing the tournament course.
Very cool.
Well, it's almost complete, and I've built a mock course. Want to do a trial?
Yes!
Wait, so you mean we can get a sneak peek at what the competition will be like?
I would be so up for this.
Indeed. You know that Mavuika can't personally participate in the tournament, right? As the Archon, she must serve as both host and judge. And as special supervisors, you can't sign up either.
Which is bogus. I wanted to
So
be in the tournament.
This is your best chance to experience the course.
Say no more, or my hair might spontaneously combust.
She's
Come on,
excited.
just show us the course already.
I love this.
All right, follow me.
Let's go. Obviously, we can't go, like, in this, the Collective of Plenty wasn't released yet at this point. I think the Collective of Plenty is, like, over here. Right? Which is so interesting, because, like it's my first time ever playing this game, guys. Like, ever. That, like, I've noticed a change in the map. Right? That I've noticed something has changed. Because I remember I unlocked this the other day for a quest before, like, pre-patch. Right? It was pre-patch. I unlocked this the area over here. I unlocked it Tuesday before the patch went live. And then all of a sudden this area was here. It was my first time ever noticing a change in the map. I think that's absolutely amazing. Wait, here? It's just showing things have changed. I have had some questions. I can answer them as I'm heading down here. Will I be watching special previews? Probably not. And the reason is that, like, I still want to make every single reaction and playthrough of a quest feel like it is the first time I'm seeing everything. I want it to be like that every single thing I do in a quest is my first time seeing it, even if it's a small, tiny detail. I know it's kind of like, you know, some people are like would look forward to it and maybe want to see me do that. It's one of those things that like I always take, you know, input under consideration. You guys know I've changed a lot of stuff in the playthrough when it comes to like, I don't know, maybe collecting characters or the way I do some other things. Like there's I can count on like, I can't count on two hands the amount of stuff we've changed due to like you know, feedback. But the thing is as well, there's some stuff, oh look, all the flags here as well. There's some stuff you have to just like be like, no, this is what I'm doing, and I don't want to get any spoilers for stuff. I don't want to get spoilers for banners. I don't want to get anything like that. I just want it to be the playthrough that is still very important to me. And every little thing, every little thing is important to me. I love seeing everything in this game for the first time with you guys, in quests.
Here you go. What lies before you is a mock-up of the course that will be used for the upcoming tournament.
Very cool.
You mean this entire thing?
If it's for the pilgrimage, it's gotta be grand.
That's right. I've designed this one to make use of the stadium's maximum capacity, and I've given thought to every space, every placement, and every dimension.
Hard worker.
See this kindling? Contestants will have to chase it throughout the competition, encountering all kinds of terrain.
That sounds so
and they'll
fun.
prove themselves by using their abilities to overcome anything and everything that stands in their way. That's the focus of this course.
I genuinely think that's so. I thought it was just gonna be like combat, but like this actually just like is such a good idea.
Yep, this round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the highest total scores will move on to the final individual battles.
Oh, you're keeping those?
Yeah, everyone loves a good duel. It really gets the adrenaline pumping and allows people to go all out with their skills.
Yeah, honestly, like I don't think it's gonna be that bad, especially if it's just competitive and like friendly.
A warrior should always feel fortunate to meet their match on the battlefield, even if it only happens once in their life. No one can resist such a good fight.
Yeah, and that's like a very Natlan cultural thing, right? The idea, like, we meet NPCs that want to fight us all the time, you know, in a very friendly manner as well. So, like, it's not like that's, like, going to change too much.
That's the most Natlan thing Paimon's ever heard.
Yeah.
This tournament, too. It's just so... you.
It's just so you.
Oh? Why do you say that?
Well, the competition's all about chasing the kindling, and you're all chasing something too, right?
Oh, that's a good metaphor.
Interesting from
That'll
Paimon.
come in handy when I'm explaining my ideation process later.
Like, she means maybe personally every single person is chasing something, whether it be glory or whether it be, like, you know, freedom, whether it be, like, the you know, to be better in Kachina's case, you know, like, to what, like, I guess, you know, improve her skills and be a better warrior. I guess so, like, but, like, yeah, I didn't even think of it like that.
Well, I'm glad you found this helpful.
Interesting. I definitely want to know what you guys think about that statement there, because I didn't even think of that at all.
The benefits of having Paimon and the Traveler as friends and teachers.
Friends.
All right, well, judging by your faces, you look like you're raring to go, Mavuika. So why don't you try it first?
Are we going to play as Mavuika?
No problem. I'll go get ready.
And she's so excited to get involved in this too. But yeah, I do think it is like the combat aspects and the duel stuff is like very Natlan.
Whoa, Mavuika looks so excited. She must really be looking forward
And
to this.
we know for a fact, like, as we said, we fight NPCs in this game because the NPCs in this game aren't trying to, like, kill us or anything like that. The NPCs in this game genuinely love a fight and love a battle, right? They love the competition of a battle. And so when they see us, they want to challenge us. Even the Saurians love a good fight too, right? It's something that's so common. And, like, it's also, like, one of the things that we've seen with, like, a lot of Natlan characters too, when you have their story quests as well, no matter who they are, they jump into action like so quickly. You know, they're so ready for a fight. She might be a little too excited about the competition.
Do you think that she seems a little bit different after the war?
In what way?
Like, you know, maybe in her sense of playfulness? She seems less serious than before.
Interesting.
More willing to just loosen up and have fun.
Because I saw her... I guess so. I guess I saw her going around and being, like, really chill with everyone. More as just, like, being, like, a really caring leader. But, yeah, I guess, like, it's different from being just, like, very much... Because we did see her as a very dedicated, more traditional Archon or more traditional god you would see in a game, which is not a bad thing, by the way. But she's very, like, good at delegation. She's a very good leader. She's very good at speaking. And I guess, yeah, she is a little bit calmer, I suppose. But I think it's just because she's been so sweet all the time that I didn't fully notice. But yeah, Paimon's pointing out a lot of stuff I haven't noticed.
Nope, you're not hallucinating. I agree.
Okay. Yeah, I think I just like didn't pick up on it because maybe I'm just like, well, look, she just cares about the people in that's why I took it as just she cares about people in Alan. But interesting that Paimon pointed out two things that I didn't really think about as well.
Whoa, you heard too? So Paimon's right, right?
Yeah, the side of her that she hid during the war has now come out. Makes sense, though. Everyone wants to unwind a bit after accomplishing an important goal.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Especially like, I talk about all the time how like, anxiety relaxation, and this sounds weird, but I think I've said it before in videos, like, you know, when you have a day of like really high anxiety, and then you have like a cup of tea later on the day, second time I'm talking about tea in this video, and it's like the best cup of tea you ever had. After like a moment of like high anxiety, high pressure, and when it's all over, to me, like, I could sleep for days. You know what I mean? You feel like, okay, everything's calming down, and almost everything is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life, right?
She's really earned
She
it.
has. She 100% has.
Oh, so that's why you called us over. It's all part of your grand plan, huh?
Not exactly. I did expect Mavuika to take this one, though. So I also planned some other events for you.
You're so considerate, coach.
Spare the flattery. It'll be awkward if you end up complaining that you're tired later.
No, we can deal with it. We can deal with it. I love Iazan's personality. I really do.
Coach, what about Paimon? Does she not even get to be a substitute?
Paimon, like, genuinely looks up to Ian-san so much. Like legitimately. Like, she really does. She's always asking her questions about fitness and getting into like energetic shape and stuff like this. I say energetic shape because Paimon's perfect in every single way, but if she wants to, you know, to have more energy and more motivation, talk to Ian-san. Oh no.
You have not yet met the basic criteria
No!
to even begin training. Practice
No, I don't
4
like
years
that.
and come back.
I don't like that. Paimon, we'll set up your course for you. Oh, poor Paimon. No, we'll set up a course for you, Paimon.
I'm ready.
All right.
Yes, hold the skill to Mavuika summon her Flame Strider. Thanks to Mavuika's intelligent design performance feedback as well as resign Jilonin repeated modifications, the Flame Strider is now following functions: traveling up cliffs, jet skiing for a short period of time, high-speed ramming capabilities, and expert manipulation of phlogiston to ride spirit ways. Holy freaking... Oh my freaking god, guys. I'm sorry. She is the coolest character in the freaking world.
Burn it down.
Start the challenge. Let's go. This is so freaking fun. We just have to follow the street here as well.
Wow. Contestant Mavuika is wasting no time at the
Oh, we're getting
starting line.
commentary?
She's sprinting ahead at breathtaking speed.
Live commentary, huh?
Ooh.
Very nice.
No, I love it. I love the live commentary. This is so fun. The bike riding to me is like such a great thing. Like, it's such a great thing. And the fact that, again, we talked about them adding context to it. Like, you guys know I love context. I love adding context to stuff. Why is this here?
Cake.
Even though you don't need to sometimes, because yeah, it's a video game sometimes, right? You have to like see it as a video game sometimes.
Enemies incoming! Be careful!
You have to destroy the enemy. But I love that like who created it, why it's able to do this now is because of Shilonen. Shilonen works hard.
Disturbed some kind of device that's lain dormant for years. Sorry, this part is completely unexpected.
It's okay.
Still,
I'll never go with the spirit ways as well.
I gotta say, this is pretty interesting.
if it's interesting to you, does that mean it might...
Oh god, we did it too fast. Okay.
Course complete.
No, that was so fun. And like honestly, like I love the context as well of why I think if I'm remembering correctly, Mavuika literally wanted Shilonen to change her bike so she could go up speedways because she saw Mulani did it and was like, that looks fun. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Good job, contestant. Here, have some wine.
It was awesome. It was so fun. I would love to do it again. I wish the course was longer though. Just being honest, like I wish I would love to have a longer course because it's so fun doing that. And any chance we get to do that is so fun. That was exciting.
You're too
You know what I mean? I would have loved to have done it even longer.
And thank you, Coach.
Well, what do you think? First things first, let me just say that the enemies at the end were definitely not part of the plan. The device never did anything before.
Honestly, I think it's okay. Mavuika was able to handle it so well.
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain height.
Are you saying his son's too short?
In which case, you would have been fine too.
Yeah, okay, Paimon, we're getting struck back here with short jokes because we put a short joke on someone else.
Oh, good point.
United in the shortness.
It's a solid course, but there are a number of small problems. For example, take the chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to test it out and
Interesting.
adjust the distance based on their feedback?
Wait. That's super interesting that like a kind of a critique I had was like I felt like it was too short. And now Mavuika has a similar criticism. The game said, hold up, Calvin. Hold up.
Ooh, you're really thorough. And yeah, getting multiple opinions is a great idea.
Also, about the vertical section. It's only so-so, and contestants might get dizzy from the sudden change of direction, which might cause some of them to fall if they get
Interesting.
motion sickness. Also,
All these criticisms as well. She seems so into it
Got it all down.
and very mature to be able to take those critiques and move forward.
Couldn't have spotted any of these issues without actually running the
Yeah.
course. Thanks for your help, Mavuika. I'll keep making improvements based on these
And
suggestions.
sometimes you actually do need to see it in action to actually know if it's going to work or not, you know? For sure.
That reminds me of something I was talking to the Traveler about, actually. I've got a ball launcher here. Want to give it a try?
A ball launcher.
A ball launcher?
Is it one of the other events that you mentioned?
Yep. Ball sports are also a proud ancient tradition here in Natlan. I've decided to use one for an event.
Oh my god, let's go. Let's go. Whatever this is,
it's
let's
been a long
go.
time since I saw gear like this. This game can be played by 2, 3, or 4 people, and it's a fun
Me and
one.
Paiba versus you two.
Want to give it a try?
Of course. I'm happy to play with you.
Thank you for agreeing to be my
Opponent. Okay, but Paimon's gonna be on my side.
In that case, get into position, you two, and I'll start the clock.
Wait.
Whoever has the higher score
How are
when
they
the
gonna do
clock runs
this?
out wins. If you're ready, begin!
Come on, Traveler! You can beat her!
Okay. Wait. How are we doing this? Show me the play. Okay, use normal attacks to repel balls being launched at you during the challenge to get the timing down and return as many shots as possible. What? Oh, from here? I thought we were pointing at her. Oh, we're not in the space. Oh my god, Mavuika, no, let me win. How am I not getting it? Okay, here we go, there's one. Mavuika, stop! Mavuika, please! No! Mavuika! Well, give me a chance. 1 second. Mavuika, give me a chance. No, Mavuika! Oh my god! Mavuika, look over there! It's Shiblake! Oh no, Mavuika, please! Mavuika, no! Shiblake is over there! Shiblake is over there! Wow! Mavuika, wait 1 second. Shiblake is over there. Oh, look, he's over there! God! Oh, no, don't fold your arms, please! Don't be judging me like this! Look, see, look, four legit ones, not cheating ones. Did you cheat, Mavuika? Did you cheat? Well, what do you think of that one? Was that good? What'd you think of that one? Was that a good one? Oh my god, 8. It was first to get 4. It was first to lose, right?
It was a thrilling game! Paimon was on the edge of her seat!
Let me play again.
You played well. We can play a few
Yes.
more rounds when we have the time.
Now I have the time.
That should be enough data and feedback on my end for now. Thanks for all the help, everyone.
Ina-san, a rematch?
No, we should be thanking you. Both the mock course and the ball launcher were fantastic. I didn't know you were so good at making
Really well
things
made.
like
I just
this.
thought we were shooting the ball back at forth at each other or something, or hitting the ball at each other.
You flatter me. It wasn't all my own handiwork. I contracted out a part of the work you gave me to Shilonen. She was a little reluctant.
So she's still been
but
working
once I
hard, as we
mentioned
know
that
she would
you
be.
were the one who had asked me to find some helpers. She volunteered to help.
Oh, looks like I also have you to thank for her negative views about me. How much would you say you contributed? 30%?
Absolutely not. I'd say 10 at most. Please do not blame your problems on me. Your attendance was a pleasant surprise, Traveler,
Paimon. I didn't think you'd have time to try the ball launcher out for at least a few more days. Thanks for coming.
We should do it again. Right now. This second.
You know what they say, embrace the unexpected.
Thanks for having us, Ian-san. And thanks for letting me try it again right now.
Well, I'm just glad that you had fun. You know, we should probably call it a day.
Oh my god. We should do it again.
I need to get going now anyway. Those improvements won't make themselves. See you later.
Ian-san, please get back here. Please.
Bye, see you soon.
Here's the thing, like the competitive part of it, who cares? I just thought it was so fun. I want to do it for real this time, you know? It was really fun. Well done, Ian-san. It's a really good creation. I love Ian-san's adorable.
See you soon, Coach.
Oh my god. She's very laid back. I'm starting to notice it even more now. No, please don't. What?
It's not every day I get to call
Right.
Ian on
Okay, now
that.
this is why they're showing the
Did you
more
see
laid back
look on her
nature.
face? She almost jumped out of her own skin.
Yeah, she's having a lot of fun. I didn't notice it just because I legit just thought that, like, she's always been very nice. That, like, you know, she's just looking out for everybody. But, like, I think, like, yeah, it makes perfect sense. And now she is, like, you know, being a lot more chill and laid back with people. You know, she's letting people off the hook a lot more. She's, like, you know, the way she was speaking to Aurora and even as well. Letting Citlali, you know, it's okay to take a rest.
You kind of enjoy messing with people, don't
Which is a
you?
great character trait, Mavuika. Keep messing with people.
Really? I never noticed. Anyway, we've been out and about for so long. You must be hungry. Come on, let's go get some grub. My treat.
So for it.
Okay, Paimon takes it all back. You're the best person ever.
Yeah, like it's it's interesting. Sometimes you won't notice these things until like someone points it out, I guess. And like I guess like now when you look back at it, it's even more noticeable. Like but it's just so interesting because I was like genuinely just thinking the reason why she's so nice is because she's always been so nice. You know what I mean? I like that's genuinely the only reason why I thought I didn't like have anything wrong with her being so nice. But I guess like, you know, it's more chill is what we're looking for later. So little tiny things that make her more chill. And they're like calling, you know, Ian-san the coach and stuff. I guess it makes perfect sense, yeah. Oh, the signs of the canopy. Such a beautiful place as well. Everywhere in Atlan is so pretty. For sure. I feel like I have to come visit it every time. I feel like it's almost necessary at this stage. Oh, lower down? Okay, sorry. There's like one table laid out here.
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests. I'll have
Yeah,
the
now I'm
usual.
noticing every single like casual inflection in her voice, right? Every single time she has like a casual inflection, I'm noticing it now.
Ah, Pyro Archon. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Glad to see you with our new heroes, too.
Boss, this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
Nice to meet you.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before, then?
Ah, we worked out today, so yeah.
So she has the
that would
usual,
be
which is really
great.
cool to hear.
So what is
Oh my god, look at this
the-
animation.
Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on Mora. So why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
Paimon, you eat whatever you want. That's come from Calvin, also known as Romer. You eat whatever you want, all times.
You two are a riot. I get where the Traveler's coming from, though. You're too cute not to tease, Miss Paimon.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They can tease and have their own relationship as friends. I'm not teasing. Paimon eats whatever she wants all the time, every single moment of the day.
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer them right up. And that's not just from me, by the way. I've heard it from plenty of other people.
Yeah, and I totally understand that, right?
For real? So were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
Oh my, what was that? What was that? What was that? What of the day?
For real? So were you teasing Paimon on purpose?
What? I've never seen that before. You can use, but there you go. Yeah, I know he's not bad to her. By the way, guys, I know he's not bad, but I always will make sure to say like Paimon can eat whatever she wants, right? I know the
Just
best
leave
buds,
it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
right? Like, and you guys know that too. You guys know that too, but I will always always, and I don't even have to explain it because I know I've said it a million times before. I know they banter with each other, but I will always like, I'm a separate entity now. I used to think that I was like a surrogate for the Traveler in some ways, like he's a surrogate character, but that no, as he's developed, as time has gone on, he feels like his own character himself.
All right, eat your fill, Paimon, but just remember, the tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is finished by then.
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what you talk
Paimon
about?
will be there on time. Don't you worry.
Seems to also grown fond of teasing Paimon, Mavuika. Paimon, tease us right back. Give us a little insult.
Don't worry. In the event that you do oversleep a bit, I have my ways of waking you up.
Really? You do? Speaking of your ways, Mavuika, you still haven't told us about how you plan to find Xbalanque.
Yeah, how?
Oh, that? It's actually quite simple. Xbalanque is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first son.
First son, what a great nickname.
People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition. The more they disdain dishonest ways of winning, the more they'll celebrate a fair victory. You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion, and despise victories born of deceit. Conversely, they're constantly drawn to things that are full of hope and excitement.
Right.
You mean Xbalanque might want to take part in this upcoming pilgrimage?
Oh, wait.
It's
That's
not a
so
matter
interesting.
of might. He will.
Oh, she's so sure of it too.
It's precisely because such an important figure will be participating that we must prepare the best tournament possible.
And I think, and she was right before, this would motivate a lot of people as well, right? Seeing the first ever Bioarchon, like, be in the pilgrimage.
Checking in on the various tribes was also to ensure that we'll be prepared to give him a warm welcome. So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
So she's expecting him to come in and, like, give this powerful performance and inspire everybody.
But isn't it a bit unfair for the Pyro Archon themselves to participate in such a tournament? After all,
question.
Everyone else is just an ordinary human.
Great question.
When Xbalanque ascended to Archonhood, he did so as a human. I see no problem in allowing him to participate in this event as a human from ancient times.
Well, we'll trust you.
Also, my ineligibility for this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and judge.
Huh. That's kind of like Mavuika's life as Archon. She hasn't lost her human side. She's just too busy to
Great way of putting it as well, right? Really cool way of putting it.
Another good summary. I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
Oh my god, you're writing a book?
You're working on it.
That's so cool.
No.
Oh.
I was joking. Even Xbalanque didn't write one, so
Why not?
would I? Still, if on the off chance I ever did write one, you two definitely be in
Thank
it.
you. Honestly, thank you.
Then, can Paimon have a super long title?
Sure, as long as you want.
The people of Natlan are very nice to Paimon, and it warms my heart. They love, especially the people of the Flower Feather clan. If you're nice to Paimon, you're already winning with me. You know what I mean? Already. I love when they do special animations like this.
So many dishes and such huge portions too. Paimon spies mountains of meat as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I skipped the bags.
You know this is just a normal breakfast, right?
Honestly, if that's the case, awesome.
Wait, what?
Awesome. Honestly, great.
Our Archon's always had a healthy appetite.
And good for you.
Please enjoy the food while it's still hot. Food never tastes as good once it gets...
I God, we're double trigger happy here. What happens is, guys, just to explain when I say I'm trigger happy, I usually have the controller on my lap when we're doing, like, conversations, and I'll have my left thumb over the X when I usually have my right thumb when we're doing, like, gameplay. So I think I just have less control when I'm doing it that way. I don't know. It's just weird. And before you know it, Mavuika has polished off her half of the grilled meat with elegance, serenity, and astonishing alacrity. Paimon turns towards you with a frightened look. She realizes that she met a truly terrifying opponent. From this day forward, Paimon can no longer claim the crown of the greatest meat eater. Oh my god, this the musical notes coming off her.
Paimon ate herself into, I assume you'll be staying someplace close by.
Honestly, like, I love, again, like, I always say that, I've said it a million times, like, however, like, as you said, like, you know, whatever you want to eat is your business, and I love the fact that both Mavuika and Paimon, like, adore food, because I adore food as well, and, like, and Paimon can find someone she related to as well.
Is that okay? Actually, since it's so beautiful around here, we were planning to stay in the area for a few more days anyway. See the sights and all.
Very cool.
Of course you can. I'll go arrange some accommodations for you then. All right, I'll leave you here. Have a good rest.
Thank you so much, Mavuika.
Alright, good night. How do you feel? Want another drink?
Want another drink? I'm good, I'm full. Thank you so much, Paimon.
Then how about some dessert? Paimon still wants something
We
sweet.
can go get something.
Why are you looking at Paimon like that? There's
Always.
room for dessert.
Always. You get whatever you want. We'll go right now. We'll go right now this second and get you dessert. Here's the thing. I'm feeling very even more...
Lord Xbalanque is coming back, huh? Well, I didn't see that coming. Wait. What's that look on your face? Don't tell me you don't even know who Xbalanque is.
Wait, what?
What kind of idiot do you take me for? I was just thinking about
it. I thought that most people would know the history of the first Pyro Archon.
I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natlan, past and present. So, why is he coming back now of all times?
It's a similar critique as to what, not critique, a similar like point that a lot of other people brought up. Like, why now? Why now is he coming back?
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he isn't, I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory?
Interesting.
Isn't that how the novels usually go?
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander our great hero. You're talking about Lord Xbalanque here, the one everyone calls the first son. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like...
Oh my god, that's so cool. The confidence they have in Mavuika as well.
Yeah,
and rightly
I
so.
agree, but I bet Lord Xbalanque is no slouch either. Say, if they fought, who do you think would win?
Well, you got me there. Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now, seize the day, and all that.
And now that you mention it, a fight between those two is bound to be a terrific one. Huh. What I wouldn't give to
Are they
watch.
foreshadowing that there might be a fight between the two of them? Like maybe for the tournament?
All right, enough with that nonsense. It's already super late. If we keep hyping ourselves up, neither of us are going to
She's a great
get
voice,
any
by the
sleep
way.
tonight.
Great voice.
The way they're talking about the Archons dueling each other almost makes it sound like a beetle battle.
Way more exciting than the Beetle battle, that's for sure.
Yeah, they really do love their contests of strength here in Natlan.
I'm looking forward to the tournament myself. How will the matches go and who is going to come out on top? Will the legendary Xbalanque really participate? If he wins the whole thing, will Mavuika preside over the victory ceremony too? The more I think about it, the more interesting it gets. Yeah, exactly. And like, yeah, the idea if they're foreshadowing a fight of some kind, that's really interesting. Or they could just be doing what they've been doing all along, which is trying to show how people are reacting to the idea of Xbalanque coming back. Like showing a Natlan-wide perspective from people who are in very high positions of power.
Paimon's done eating. Let's head back and get some
To
sleep.
respected, yeah, and of course, Traveler went and got her dessert as well, 100%. You know what I mean? Like, of course he did. They care about each other so much. I want to make that perfectly clear, by the way, guys. I know they're best friends, right? I know. I've been playing for 800 hours. I know how close they are. In fact, I feel like I have praised the relationship with the Paimon and Traveler so much, right? You and Paimon saying the next 3 days strolling around, eating and drinking, relaxing. The last day the tournament arrives. Yeah, like, I think they are just trying to give us some perspective from everybody. From
The tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some sleep while we can.
from vision wielders to people just like who are just normal people in Natlan to heroes, to the Archon themselves, to a coach, to a trainer, to everyone from different tribes, how they're reacting to it. So very cool. So you have to rest until the next day. Yeah, I love the perspective we're getting.
Hey, wake up, wake up! The tournament's about to start!
That was a big wind. That voice, it's Paimon. Wait, the tournament?
Oh no, we've overslept!
Oh my
A little
god.
bit, but- Okay, wash up and pack your things. We gotta go!
She's waiting right outside.
I can't believe it! Mavuika totally called it! How could we have been so
She knew we were gonna be in a
careless?
food coma.
Is this what people mean when they say you get so excited before a trip that you struggled to sleep the night before only to miss setting out the next
Honestly, it's such a normal thing to happen.
Hey
Oh
there.
my god,
How
look
are you
at her.
feeling?
I'm sorry, guys. She's so cool. She's so cool.
day? Mavuika, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
It's very rare that we have to apologize, right? And say sorry. We know it's our fault. We're really sorry.
Yeah, we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up.
I just got chills. We're gonna look like the coolest person ever going into this tournament. Are you kidding me? We're gonna look so cool.
Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
We rush over as well.
Huh? Can we make it in time?
I'll hang on to you, Paimon. Don't worry.
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on to my waist if you get scared.
Wait, we're actually just gonna go on this as well?
Rise with the sun!
Oh my god.
We're speeding, right? We have to be speeding.
With the combat music as well?
Oh, come on! If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
I've entrusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how unhinged the two of you are.
I love that like 5 minutes like so going, oh my god, we're getting to see people as we're going by as well. So freaking fun. Look at this. Hello. Hello.
So much air. And Paimon's stomach. Oh, knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up.
Oh
if
my
he heard
god,
that.
mentioning freaking Venti.
Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're
Yeah.
friends with him. And the other Archons too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you? Never hurts to make some new friends.
100%.
Sure. Our friends are yours too.
Oh my god, the voice acting so good.
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead. Sit tight.
So fun. Our friends are your friends too. Well, I'd love an interaction between Mavuika and Venti. That would make my year. Oh my god. So freaking cool. She is doing the full pageantry. She's making this tournament so fun for people. And look at everyone's there.
And safe. Just in time.
So
too.
fun seeing everyone together. Mavuika said she wanted to make this like the most fun and memorable tournament ever, right?
We won the bet. We won.
Oh, you
the
bet we get here in time?
That's right. Pay up.
Oh
a
god,
how.
a how.
Yeah.
Pay up, how. They're adorable. They're so adorable. Pay up. Oh, everyone bet on us?
Darn it.
Honestly, I love that everyone bet on us.
How do you like that? A short Flame Strider show to start us off and to introduce and welcome Natlan's great friend Tumaini.
I love that they're calling us Tumaini as well. Hope. So good.
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty
It looked
neatly.
awesome.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean pulled it off? That wasn't supposed to be part of the show?
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the
I guess
return
not.
of the sacred flame. Once more, I will say a few words before we begin. Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. My comrades, my friends, thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory.
Amazing.
A new day has dawned on Natlan.
What a freaking speech. That would make me feel so good.
From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us.
Yes. Oh, look at the Shaw.
As well as a stage upon which to showcase your individual
Which is still so
growth.
important to the tradition of Natlan, yes.
Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
On the horn as well. I'm so glad we're getting to see the tournament.
Yeah!
Heck yeah! Who's gonna be the new champion?
It's not going to be me because I can't join.
Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors, moving with the contestants as they progress, and making sure that everything is proceeding fairly and in
Sure,
good order.
we'll do our best. It's still a pity we're not participating, but like still even getting to see this is good.
Leave it to us. We're the best adventurer and travel guide duo you'll ever meet.
True. Very true.
Oh, and one more thing. I believe I've mentioned this already, but if you find any leads on Lord Xbalanque, please pass
She's still
them
thinking
on
about
to
this
me.
because she wants to obviously make a good impression. We'll do.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Xbalanque.
Oh, we literally have to go up and
before
talk
things
to
get
people?
tough.
How do we get up there? Oh, we're playing as Wonder, by the way, which means like serious, right? So let's go. We can start from here, I suppose, and get up into the stands that way, I think. So let's start with Ian-san.
Oh, hi there, Ian-san. Are you going to participate in the tournament?
No, as the designer of this course, that's
It would
out
be.
of
It
the
would give her an
question.
unfair advantage, 100%.
I'm here to cheer everyone on and monitor the pre-event warm-up. Contestants must limber up properly if they don't want to get
Right.
injured.
That's fair. Can we ask you something then? You know about Lord Xbalanque's resurrection, right? Have you seen anyone with that kind of aura over here?
Yeah, the others told me about it. I've kept an eye out, but haven't noticed anything unusual. At least, I haven't seen any contestant whose strength or skill is clearly
So that's
a cut
what
above
you're
the
looking
rest.
for as strength and skill.
Got it, thank you. We'll keep asking around
Okay.
then.
You're welcome. Oh, wait, one moment.
Huh?
You warm up as well. You'll be running alongside them in the stadium, so you've got to go in prepared.
Right.
Stretch. Lower. Again. Good.
Actually coaching Kachita there as well? Oh, coaching.
All
Oh, she's
right,
coaching
you're
us.
You may go.
Thank you, Coach. Feels like even her blood is boiling.
That's so good. That's so good.
Warming up before a competition is extremely important.
No,
Don't
I
ever
love
forget.
that. Paimon, she's burning up. Where was Kachina there? Was Kachina just like help with training with us there, I guess? So whereabouts do we go to find, is it through these doors here? I've never like gone up into the stands that way. I've always just like climbed up, but I guess that we can go up this way maybe? You know what I mean? I've never like got up the non-traditional way, I suppose, or like the traditional way, so I don't know. This is actually like such a cool episode for me to end the catch-up series on. By the way, when I say end the catch-up series, by the way, we're still gonna be playing Genshin all the time. I need people to... Oh, see Lolly. Perfect. What? Are you okay?
Woo!
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. What brings
See
you
the
here?
lovely Miss Italy.
You... I'm not
I think...
buying what you're
see, Lolly, I do
selling.
think you're lovely. I think we all think you're lovely.
The Traveler
Yeah, of course. Jesus Christ.
Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part.
Such a big
Lolly.
step for C. Lolly.
Given who you are you sure it isn't against the rules?
Screw the rules. Screw the rules.
Though not a violation per se, what it will be is an unpleasant surprise
Yeah,
for the
I
youngsters.
can't wait to see their faces when they see you coming in. But no, like I think it's awesome that it's a big step for her to step out of her her comfort zone, right?
Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone else. But we're celebrating the end of the war here, so I'll give the occasion the respect
That's
it
awesome.
deserves.
That's awesome. As long as she's comfortable with it, that's great.
Good luck then. Make sure you show off your super majestic side, all right?
Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning? Anyway, thank you both. I'll remember your words of encouragement and do my best.
Absolute sweetheart. Absolute sweetheart.
So, what was that? Ha! Thing all about. Some kind of
Yeah, when we
strange
showed up,
ritual?
right?
Of course not. I was using my power to search for Lord Shibalonke.
Is that like when you go around your house when you're like a kid and you thought you heard like a noise and you opened the door, it was like, ha! Ah! You know? I don't know. Maybe that's not a universal experience. Maybe I should shut up.
To be more precise, I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. After all, I also have no idea what he might look like. Still, nothing so far. But why? He is the first Pyro Archon
Right.
after all. Isn't it a given that he'll be revived with an unimaginably large amount of power?
Seems we'll have to keep looking.
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet. We'll check for leads somewhere else. Good luck, Granny, and take care.
Be on your way now. Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition grounds soon
Perfect.
enough.
So excited to see this. Like legitimately, like, you know, if Shibalonke wasn't here, I would have all my money on Lolly, right? Like that's what you would have your money on. So maybe it's not all in the stands, because if you look, oh, we can't. We're in special story mode. Awesome. Oh wait, Lolly, I want to talk to you before I go. We always get like one more bit of dialogue from these characters as well. Yeah, I was saying this is a perfect quest to really end my catch-up portion. We're still doing stuff like literally like next week, guys. We will be doing more stuff as well with Genshin. Like we're gonna be doing more stuff with Genshin next week. Even tomorrow we're gonna be doing stuff. We're doing a banner video tomorrow. You know.
This'll be a walk in
Hopefully.
the park.
Yeah, so like, but I think it's just getting a catch up with everyone, getting to have conversations with everyone has been so good. It's been so nice, checking in on everybody, seeing how far they've come. Such a really, really fun aspect to this. Is it up in the stands? How do you get up there? Am I just silly? Do you have to go through one of these doors? I've never gone up the normal way, I don't think. Here? What's happening? Oh, here? Maybe? Is there stairs in here? Maybe through here? Because I know they have, like, there has to be some people in the stands, right? I want to check out the map to see if, like, this is, like, if I'm going the right way or whatever, you know? Can you see them up there? Maybe they're not even there. Maybe it's not the stands also whatsoever. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's the stands. Because they should be on this side if they are in any side, right? Let's check around. Ian-san, where is everybody? We saw Kachina stretching. Is she outside? I suppose we can go up this way? What's happening? Here? I don't know my way around the stadium. Mavuika, I'm lost. Okay, we'll get you somewhere else. Come on, we'll find where we need to go. Thanks, Mavuika. Maybe we'd pass the lolly, maybe? Wait, is there someone on top here? Oh. Okay, it's down here. Kanichi.
Kanichi, gonna take part in the tournament?
Of course, I wouldn't dream missing a rare opportunity.
Best of luck. You can do it. Where's the how though?
I locked him in the chest. I'm going to win the tournament solely on my own merit. He's not needed during the competition. Okay, so you're going to use just your like physical ability. Very interesting.
different note, have you heard anything about Lord Xbalanque?
I've looked all over, but I haven't seen anyone that struck me as being on his level. Again, so they're looking at, like, power and aura, right? Let's touch base again later, then. Sure.
You're reliable as
Always.
Kinich.
Always very reliable.
We should go check with the others now, so we'll see you later. Good luck, and make sure you don't get injured.
Appreciate it. Wish you guys every success as well. Love him. Absolutely adore him. So with Kenichi, again, so what they're looking for is a power level almost. With him around, it's so peaceful and quiet. Not bad. With who around? With Xbalanque? Without him around, sorry. Sorry, without him around, with how. So I guess like what we're seeing is like, see, Lolly's looking for him on a spiritual level. And Kenichi has been looking on a power level as well. And like, I guess they are just looking for like something very powerful. Oh, there's Kachina. Wait. Oh, this is how you get to this dance. Man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2.
Oh, I love Kachina so much. Yeah, she's come so far.
How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good?
Oh, hey you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show them
My bet is would be on Seed Lolly, right? My wish would be a Kachina double win, right? That would be my wish. Good luck bringing home.
I'll give it my all.
I believe in you so much.
I mean, I don't know
You
if
got
I'll
this.
be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience, that's enough of a win
Very
for
mature.
me.
Yeah, having the right mindset is everything.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, have you seen anyone who seems like Lord Xbalanque?
Lord Xbalanque? I don't think so. A powerful figure like him is sure to
Right.
attract
Again, the
attention
power,
wherever
yes.
he goes. Like Moalani and Kanich, only even more so. I haven't seen anyone like that, though, so he probably hasn't passed this way.
All right. Thanks, Kachina. We'll go take a look around. Focus on taking care of yourself as
They're
well
really
as
building up the hype for this as well, right?
I will.
Both the
thank
tournament
you.
and oh, that thank you so sweet.
I will. Thank you.
She's adorable. We're building up the hype for the tournament and for.
Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues. Maybe we should just go back and check in with
Is that all we
Mavuika.
can talk to? We can't talk to Mulani?
Don't worry about me. I'll do
I know.
my best.
Yeah, they're building up hype for the tournament and for us meeting up with Xbalanque. Are you telling me that like she's not even here? Like Mulani, like we can't optionally talk to them? Maybe we had to. Like, maybe there was like only a few people we were allowed to talk to. Were they higher up in the stands? I can't see him. Yeah, no, maybe it was just a few people we talked to. Because I thought we get to talk to Mulani at the very least. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Through this door over here then? Let's go talk to Mavuika. So hyped for all of this stuff. Really hype.
Ah, supervisors. Your report, please. How are the contestants doing?
Madam Host, the contestants are doing great, and the competition is proceeding as scheduled. However, when it comes to Xbalanque,
No leads, huh?
Yeah, they're
The
just looking for
competition
someone
is
with
almost
great
about to
power.
begin, and there's still no sign of him?
not what you expected?
She seems very disappointed. Well, she probably is. Like, she wanted to draw him out with this competition.
Not necessarily.
Oh?
Still, let's go give everyone a warm welcome before we kick off.
I think it'd be normal to
I
be a little bit
believe we're all
disappointed, right?
warmed
You've been
up.
working up to all
Now,
this stuff.
Take your positions.
But there's still time.
This iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now go forth and soar. Faster, higher, stronger. Become a better version of yourself.
She's so good at these speeches. I'm getting like chills. Like I'm getting hyped up, you know?
Remember what brought you here and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
Heck yeah. She's so good at this.
All right. Ready or not, here
Oh,
I
so we're
come.
getting we're gonna see some artwork of the fights as well. Okay.
There's Mualani, a natural sports star. She's not gonna stop scoring anytime soon.
Oh my god, look at her, this smile on her face too as
got
people are like getting blasted away.
This round's in the bag.
In the bag, you're done. Oh my god, we're getting to see the outside stuff too. Time to leave them all in the dust. Get it, Kenichi, the confidence. We love the confidence.
Coming up to the trickiest parts of the course here. But is he slowing down? No, he's speeding up. Amazing!
It's so fun seeing everyone like, get into this. It really is.
He's so fast.
Look at Kachita there as well. Kachita's so determined. The look on her face. See you later.
The gap between our competitors has increased significantly. Could this mean? Oh, contestant Kachina has suddenly appeared
Yes!
from the side.
This part's rough, but I won't give up.
Of course, you can do this.
So annoying.
I see Lolly doing the vertical stuff too. Was she in that image too?
Final phase. Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out.
Oh my god. I'm actually gonna just do this really quickly here, just so we can look back at it. Because again, I was focusing on the two in the front. Oh my god, it's so fun we're getting to see this. It just means so much we're getting to see a tournament after everything that happened with the Abyss, right? And that's the one of the big meanings behind it, right? To give people hope again, to give people that feeling of competition again. Got you, he's so cool. Buddy, you're done. Well, do you yield?
I yield.
So we're seeing here now like that desperation. They want to fight still. There is that feeling of I don't want to give up. So the competition is alive and well.
Our champion has emerged.
Wait, for real?
His name is Kenichi.
He's the winner of the whole tournament? Kenichi! I was so sure it was going to be Lolly.
That's amazing!
Fantastic. Awesome.
Yeah, that's our Kenichi. I knew he'd win.
The little clap. No, that's so great. Oh, now in the box. He does, and the muffled tones as well. I'm so happy for Kenichi.
You beat me fair and square, Kenichi. People always talk about how tough you are. And now I can say for sure, they're not exaggerating.
And can I say as well, having just a regular NPC as one of the characters in the finals too shows how tough the people of Nalan are, right?
It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier that I might have a shot at winning this. Unless I have to face Kenichi in the final.
You thought you were beating Zilali?
Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
Losing to Kenichi isn't really a loss at all.
You've more than proven yourself too. You could beat me up 30 times over.
Because of how powerful he is. It's like losing to the best soccer team in the world, the best football team in the world. It's like, yeah, we lost, but it's like they were amazing. You hear that? They're recognizing your strength as well. Keep up the good work. Let's have a rematch sometimes. And there it is. That's the spirit of competition that we can want it to keep alive.
Yeah.
You're both so good. But wait, if that's the end, where's Shibalake?
Yeah, we were hoping he showed up, but he didn't.
Wait, aren't we missing someone? Lord Shibalanke.
Everyone's thinking about it.
Now that you mention it, where is he? Don't tell me.
Don't tell you. I might. Wait, are they saying that? No.
Huh? Are you saying that you beat Shibalake then?
Wait, what?
Just kill me now. Better death than to suffer this torture. What a joke.
Not to feel inferior to Kenichi. Were they thinking that Kenichi might have been the representation of Shibalanga, and then he might have beaten Shibalanga?
You might be onto something. I've never met our runner-up before. So, where did you get this good?
Wait, maybe that is the case, because I was thinking they were just trying to show us that like NPCs were like powerful enough in Natlan, but
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection with Lord Shibalanke?
interesting what they're saying here.
You mean he might be Shibalanke?
Oh my god, look at this side. Look at this side look we have here. This is adorable. This is absolutely adorable.
Wait, I'm Shibalanke now?
I don't...
That's news to me.
Really? Like, this is what they... Like, again, because he just looks like a Natlan NPC. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, he just looks like a regular Natlan NPC. I don't know if they would have put Shibalanke in, like, a regular... I don't know.
I've got it.
Lord Shibalanke didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must have lost the tournament on purpose.
Is this really what's happening?
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. How could anyone throw a match?
And like also like I think what's happening here is people have been building this up so much in their mind that they're trying to explain why he didn't show up at the last second.
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Now everyone's talking about Shibalanke.
Do you think that's the case? Like that, because you know, if they built it up so much that they can't fathom the idea that he didn't show up.
Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before, but he was still going toe-to-toe with Kanich. Could he really be?
I don't know. Like, would they put him in a regular NPC like design? This is the first Pyro Archon. Right? I think, like, I feel like it's just people's paranoia, right?
What are you looking at, Mavuika?
I felt that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense Shibalanke's power, but rather that I could not.
Okay. Does she mean that Shibalanke's not present, or does she mean that he wasn't resurrected in his original form? Are they actually going with this?
Excuse me.
Wait, she's going straight in the direction of the other contestants?
Huh? Oh, she's like studying every contestant?
There you are.
There you are?
No unimaginably strong
What?
soul aura, nor any whiff of
This big
extraordinary
boy?
power.
Chunky McGababs? Like, what's the what?
But I know, beyond any doubt, that you are Shibalanke himself.
Wait, what? What?
Huh?
That's a baby.
Who's that? I've never seen him before.
Isn't that Mausao?
Mausao?
Like Tato's grandson? When did he sign up
What
for the
is
tournament?
happening?
Did he even fight anyone out on the field?
What are you talking about?
Oh.
He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the
Yeah,
others
that makes
on.
more sense. Like, the design is way more pronounced, like, way more unique. For sure.
So that's Shibalanke? But he's just a kid.
Oh my god. It is again, I thought they would have more of like a very like a more pronounced and different design. Adorable, by the way. No offense, Mr. Pyro Archon, sir. Adorable.
Well, this kid doesn't look like he can take a single punch from the almighty Dragon Lord. Kahola how? Just give me 1 second.
How? Come on.
Huh?
This is so interesting.
That's Lord Shibalanke? But, I mean, he was right next to me for most of a tournament. And he didn't seem
That's
very...
probably why people didn't notice.
Well, Shibalanke, to me...
Right? 'Cause it's probably why people didn't notice, because they were looking for someone with immense power and strength. And I wonder, like, you would just pass by someone if you just thought they were a child, right? If you thought they were so little. You're just like, okay, that's not them, you know? Very interesting way of doing it.
Perceptive.
Oh my god, the
No less
voice!
than expected of this era's Pyro Archon.
I did not expect an adorable little Archon.
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
Interesting. So he doesn't have the strength. Look at the smile. That's the cutest Archon ever. Adorable.
No!
Oh, they wanted him to be more powerful?
This is a joke, right? It has to be. It's clearly staged.
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord Shibalanke.
See, everyone's
for
hyping this up in their head for so long that the idea that he didn't win the tournament is also going to be something that's hard to believe, right?
As expected, your return has caused quite the commotion.
Why is he in this form, though?
Less talking, more doing. Hurry up and take Lord Shibalanke to a safe place. I've got this place covered.
Oh, because everyone's going to be, like, crowding him.
Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Shibalanke is one of the most important people in all
So
of
interesting the way
Natlan.
they've done this.
I will take responsibility for receiving him into our midst.
You heard the Archon. Just leave this to her. Don't worry. We'll let you know as soon as we know more.
I'm so curious about all of this. Did she standing there, the hood up, the smile on the face. This is the first Pyro Archon. Yeah, there's such like a deafening silence, right? Mavuika seems to be signaling Paimon and I to follow, right? It's because I think again it is. It's expectations. Everyone had different expectations. They've been setting us up for different expectations as well.
She's calling us. Quick, let's go. Hey, wait up!
Right? Like, I feel like they did that in such a masterful way if they wanted to, like, throw us off the scent a little bit. Not only did they set up, like, did the people of, like, Nalan have expectations, we had expectations of what we might see as well.
Far enough. Sorry for making you walk all this way. I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon Mavuika. Lord Xbalanque, I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing something like this, so I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, it's actually like it kind of like it makes perfect sense how I was like, they're not gonna put it in just like a regular NPC. This is a Pyro Archon.
Oh?
The voice.
Oh no, he doesn't sound too impressed.
Yeah, that was a very like, oh really?
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries, it's a first for me too.
I can't get a read on the personality yet.
I didn't realize you also had a sense of humor.
Wait, really? Hang on, I think I just realized something.
What you realize? I mean, I think it's
You're
cool.
telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Xbalanque, was totally hilarious?
Is that something that wasn't passed down through time?
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the divine throne to negotiate with the ruler of death, establishing the set of rules unique to Natlan. As for your sense of humor,
that's so interesting.
No sources have ever touched upon it. Maybe it's better to say that we know even less about you than we expected.
I think what's so interesting about it is that like he expected like, you know, people to know about his personality and all this like different, you know, like the kind of minor things about him that like are very like that he cared about even more, which is like, you know, maybe how he, you know, how he was like comedically, but like all that's been passed down is like the very heroic feats and the big moments.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque. You may call me Dear Beloved Son.
Dear Beloved Son.
Or just Lanque for short.
It feels weird calling you Loggy, but we'll try.
Wow, talk about being overly familiar.
Keep your voice out, you're looking to get smacked. Even we're kind of a bit like worried about this.
And these two are?
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important friends of Natlan and our companions. Great heroes who helped us defeat the Abyss for good.
Ah, I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here? Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying.
It was our first inkling, like why. But it makes perfect sense as to why they didn't suspect anyone in the crowd, because you would, if they were looking for someone, as we said, with massive like aura and like strength, your naked eye would probably pass by a child.
And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child of present-day Natlan. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
And that's why someone said it was someone's child, right?
I see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's. But what about the original owner? Is
well, yeah, the original owner's spirit.
Oh, no need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way. This body's original occupant is currently experiencing a fantastic
Well, that's
dream.
lovely, at least.
I have my own plans. And as for my reasoning, you'll find out soon enough.
This shot as well.
Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise.
Yes, it's a child.
And hasn't really trained any aspect.
It's a child.
I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
But getting to the final 32 with, like, a child is pretty impressive.
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run. You're not used to this body, are you?
Unless there's only 32 participants in the tournament.
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him either. Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no better than a criminal.
Very cool.
I could never do anything
Very
like
cool.
that.
Because I was getting the vibe that his character was like very like too carefree almost, but the fact that no, he does care about this child's body as well. He's worried about hurting them. That shows like a strong moral compass at the very least, you know?
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Lali learned about your impending resurrection from the Wayup, but we still don't know why you've returned.
Oh, is it time to get serious then? All right, serious mode
Oh my
activated.
god. So like it sounds like Xbalanque like this, because this whole time, by the way, Xbalanque is also like, if you think of all the stuff that they've done, they resurrected from a dragon, right? A dragon's heart. They helped take down like the evil black dragon. They did all this stuff to they made the original deal. They've done so much stuff. And really right now, they're just like, hey, it almost like is a shattered glass moment. You know when the glass shatters when you're talking to someone and you realize something about them that you didn't realize before? In this moment, it's like I was in such awe of Xbalanque this whole time, like, and fear in some cases too, and like so impressed. And I still am all those things because all the stuff they did is never gonna be discounted. But it's so interesting to see them like as a child now, talking like, you know, the jokester in the office, you know?
In any case, you've already touched on the topic.
It adds a new layer to them, right? It adds like a very human layer to Xbalanque that we no longer are just going to be thinking of them as like almost like a deity in some ways. You can think of them as like a real person, as we have like with all the other Archons we met before too.
I did indeed strike a deal with the ruler of death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So she shared her strength with me and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new
That's so interesting.
rules.
We're hearing this now as well. So he's saying, he struck a deal, and she asked why like you would do this, and he convinced her in the end. Okay.
I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time.
Yes.
Certainly not within a mortal lifespan. Still, I knew that someone else would bring it home.
Mavuika! That's Mavuika!
She assented to my request and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes.
Oh, wow.
If we actually did manage to triumph in the
So
far
it was like
future.
almost like a key thing that if we won, he would return. Very cool. Very cool.
So your return is a special favor granted by the ruler of death.
More like a bet I made with her.
Wow.
Even gods have things that pique their interest. I bet correctly on the outcome of this war, so this trip is my reward.
So we had faith in the future, just as you should, right?
How do you feel about the Natlan of today? Does it meet your expectations?
Mavuika is like talking to like someone that she's looked up to for years, right? This idea of like talking to someone, like you can hear the shakiness in her voice, and that's so interesting because she was usually so confident in her tone. She's usually so confident in like the way she doles out advice, even though there's always like a deep-seated sadness there was for leaving everyone behind and things like this. There's always like, you know, the sadness of her story too. But like she has so much confidence, and we look up to her confidence so much that it's so interesting and such a great layer to add to her that when she's in the presence of Xbalanque, she is like shaky a bit.
Oh, I
You know?
like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
I love the idea that he made a bet that if the future people could win, he gets to come back, because that shows the fate in the future that we always talk about in Outland.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand long-term plan. I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The battle from 500 years ago. The disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. Our land and faith were both shattered, and everyone believed that our nation's end was nigh. But even when thrust into battle against the abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not
Oh my
give up
God.
hope of victory.
The list of the people
We
that
each
died.
shouldered our heavy duty using the power that you left behind. All the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted their lives to banishing the abyss, rebuilding our tribes and faith, and uniting the people as one. As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future, That is, the present. So I might finally
Really
bring
beautiful.
together
Remember
our
this
people's
happened.
resolve, which has stood firm for thousands of years, and fight for our final victory. Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters,
Look at these images as
corpses,
well.
and ruins where our nation once stood. Had that happened, there would have only been one thing
My
left
God,
for me
we're
to
seeing
do.
this again.
Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world helplessly. Still, the outcome proved
This
that our
moment
faith
as
was
well.
not misplaced. This victory and the miracle that it created is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Yeah, the past and the present coming together, right?
Yeah. Had anything gone
this is
wrong,
for you too.
whether in the past or in the now?
I have
It was
always believed
Paimon's
you
so
to be
right. Paimon is
shrewd.
so right.
Surely,
And then they
such
showed
a
the captain
quality
as
was
well.
needed to bargain with the ruler of death and win so much for us in
Like,
the process.
like showing the captain there as well proves that like it was just like this group effort of the past and the present. And as Paimon said, if everything went wrong throughout the whole timeline of the past to the present, it wouldn't have gotten to the point we did. There was so much of like a build up and like a group effort and a working together. It like and from Shablanka all the way to Mavuika.
Natlan was only able to overcome this crisis with your help.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan have finally achieved victory over fate.
It sounds like Razor's voice actor, doesn't it? It sounds like Razor a little bit.
If future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you are the one who inherited those rules. The final executor of the plan. The one who created a miracle.
Amazing.
Beginnings and endings. Creation and change. Mavuika, you truly are a remarkable leader. It is my honor to have met you.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Please, you're too modest. Rather, it's our honor to welcome you back to this world.
I mean, you both deserve praise, but like I love that he's praising Mavuika. She has done so much. She has sacrificed so much, and she was intending to sacrifice even more.
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know.
Yeah? Oh no. Oh no.
You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life, since I'll only be here for a single day.
Yeah?
Like from sunrise to sunset.
That's... Is that good or bad, though? Do you prefer that?
A single day?
Okay, she doesn't prefer that. Okay, because I was thinking it's like, because obviously Mavuika looks up to this person so much, right? But I'm wondering if, like, he would prefer that just because, like, you know, at least, like, I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like if you linger too long, it might feel like it's a bit, you know, like you're here for, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially since you took over someone else's body.
What?
But the day is almost over. Yeah!
That's why I said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. I'll be long gone by this time tomorrow.
And I love that he's thinking about the boy as well, because that's what we were thinking about too. It's like, while I would love to have him here all the time so we can have more conversations with him, I think it's also important that, like, yeah, he took over someone else's body. And I think lingering too long in one space, especially when it's not your time, maybe isn't always the best thing. Or what we learned in Genshin is not always the best thing.
Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right? This is just a short little outing back home, so I can see some of my compatriots
Amazing.
again.
And I think it's beautiful that he wanted to see the outcome of the work that he did in the past.
Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy.
What?
And wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line that came out of nowhere.
So Mulan actually did catch him?
And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a
Oh my
stroll and see
God.
the sights, only to step into a trap along the way.
Did they hear someone
Beats
talking
me
about
who
them? They
put a
could feel
trap
it?
out there, and there wasn't even anybody around to check
So you
it.
did get trapped?
Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so I lay down and took a nap before getting up to continue on my merry way.
Amazing.
So embarrassing.
No, I think it's actually hilarious that like Mulan and Auroron succeeded in their plans. I swear, friends like these, who needs enemies?
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who
Oh my
claimed to be a
God.
fitness coach.
He's meeting everybody.
She insisted that my muscles weren't up to snuff and made me do twice as many warm-up exercises as everyone else. Oof, you guys in the future sure have it rough.
Well then, what's next for you?
This is such an interesting story. And it's so beautiful as well, right? It's so beautiful. Because again, we're once again showing that connection with the past and the present.
Oh, what a great question. I was just about to get to that. You're a pretty considerate gal. So, I do have a small wish that I haven't been able to fulfill.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential is restricted by this form. It sure would be nice if I could show everyone what I could actually do.
Why is he stealing glances at us like that?
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man out, hero?
Okay, so what are you capable of? Oh my god, look at this hand as well. Like, hey, what do you say? Let's do it.
Ahem. See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my time. Surely a match for Mavuika. I mean, I was the first Pyro Archon after all. I could shake the cliffs with a single punch, scale mountains with a single leap.
Very formidable indeed. So, you'd like to spar with me?
Yes.
This sounds so freaking fun.
Using your current body? Will he be able to handle it?
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel and a way to keep this body safe.
Like I said, I do enjoy that he is like, I not enjoy, but I love that he does care about this child as well, right?
The first sun. The ardent sun. This star is a flame burning with a passion that will consume all.
This is exciting. This is so exciting.
From the moment I first saw you, I knew you to be a true
Mavuika.
warrior, just like me. Surely you shall not refuse me this battle, O inheritor of my ancient name, the burning sun, Kiongozi Mavuika.
Kiongozi.
I accept.
And there's the fist bump again.
Brilliant. In that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you to the true arena of duels.
It's hard not to just be like adorable, right? When he's doing this stuff. Okay, so they're gonna have a duel with each other. I'm super excited about this. Wait. We disappeared here right away?
What is this place?
I've never been here before. Such powerful pressure. And look at the light as well on top.
Is this a temple of the spirit?
A temple of the spirit.
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Only the sun and those blessed by it can survive here. Me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, blessed one, and blessed one, two.
I think he's hilarious, but also like I don't even know what he's saying.
Me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, blessed one, and blessed one, two.
I don't even know what he's saying. I have no idea what he's saying.
We've been blessed by the sun?
Oh, wait. No, that's different, right? Because I was thinking like Mikey. No, that's a different thing altogether.
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself. The most radiant, most important friends we could have.
Oh my god. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Sorry about that, guys. He just said this. We have invited you here. You may witness the clash of suns.
I see. We've manifested in an almost fully spiritual, consciousness-like form, removing the limits of our flesh.
That's right. As I said, I knew you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. But there are two forms of human strength, that of the body and of the spirit. The great Xbalanque, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a third of his original strength available to him. In that form, I'd lost my strength of body. But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. In this place, even a child may shake heaven and earth due to the great soul within.
Guys, I'm kind of blown away. I'm just super blown away by all of this. Like, we're literally talking to the first Pyro Archon, and there's about to be a duel with these two.
What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body, or strong of mind, or must one be strong in both to surpass human limits? Which of these are you, Mavuika?
Well said, Xbalanque. Let us prove our mastery of both strengths through this battle. To Natlan, to each other, and to the rest of the world.
Let's go.
You and I both know we'll never meet a better matched opponent.
This is gonna be so fun.
Indeed. That's exactly what I've always wanted. As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across the millennia, and a friend whom you never had the chance to meet.
He's saying like all the right things. Like some of the stuff is like so sweet. It's so impressive. It like really has the perspective of someone who did like have like all the time to think about this stuff as well, you know?
Let us have a fair and honorable duel.
I'm so for it. What?
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Oh my god, in our hands as well.
Fine. You ready?
Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh my god, he dunked. I didn't think we were gonna get a full animation for this as well. The power from this guy as well. And he did say his power. Oh my god. He did say his power rivaled Mavuika at one time, right? Whoa. What? Jesus. Is it like a flame whip? And he's pushing the flame whip up. Look at him. Oh my god. And she's smiling. She's so happy. Do you never feel tired or hopeless?
No. In war, there's no time for that.
Oh my god. Why are we seeing visions of the battle though? Oh my god, the music accompanied, and he has these like pyro fists now, but she rubbed her hair to get the freaking flames in. This is stunning. This is literally the first Pyro Archon versus the current Pyro Archon in a freaking duel. Wait, are we containing it? Oh no, shielding us in Paimon. Holy hell. The fire's not even extinguished yet. There it is. There it is. It's guys, it's over. It's over. It's over. That was so cool.
Let's stop here.
Imagine they put him on the batter.
It was a great fight.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mavuika. Looks like this old man still got some fuel left in the tank after all.
When they do combat in this, when they do the animation of combat, it's always freaking amazing. They have like different choreo each time. They have so many interesting things as well. Showing an evenly matched battle between the two of them as well was such a good idea.
You jest, Lord Xbalanque.
She looks so happy as well.
Your spirit is as strong and youthful as ever.
Come now. Can't you tell I was making excuses for coming up just a hair short? Not by much. Just the slimmest.
So he feels
of
like he
margins.
lost by the slimmest of margins here.
Yet still, you actually won.
Very cool.
I've
Okay.
always seen myself
I thought it
as
was
the
equal, but like it looks like
strongest
she won by
warrior.
slim
But it would
slim
seem
margin.
that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all.
And now I look at this 100%. This is him saying that it's 100% fact, and it's proof that all this inheritance, all this passing down the ancient names, is all like good. It's worth it.
I bear the name Kiongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations, this name came to you, and you used the power it accumulated over the years to defeat everything in your path. This battle has been most meaningful. Beyond the facts of victory and defeat, I've also learned a lot about you.
Wow.
Take, for example, your strength.
Yep.
It is at once ruthless and gentle,
Yes.
both tenacious and sharp.
That's such a good way to describe it. Ruthless and gentle.
You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will. You possess a great understanding of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel, so you may climb to even greater heights.
This is... I cannot convey how amazing it is to hear him say all this. It's almost like, you know what it is? He is like a confirmation that everything that happened in the last battle, the victory, was good. Like, not that it was good, but that, like, it means something, right? Look how far everyone's come. Look how far Mavuika's come.
It is thanks to heroes like you that this war was won.
Exactly, yeah.
I'd have never been able to return to the mortal realm otherwise.
Incredible.
Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, the sun has risen again to drive away the darkness.
Incredible. Incredible. He just like, did he like think of this all through the years? Because everything's so poetic. Everything is so poetic. But he's showing how much faith he has in the people now and how he was right to put his faith in the people in the future.
Even the darkness of death that once enveloped me has been dispersed by your flames. Mavuika, you are the newborn sun, greater and more radiant.
Beautiful. That's what she is. Stunning scene.
Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
What's the present?
Ooh, there's a prize too? Paimon wants to know what it is. Coming from you, it must be super awesome.
Has to be. Has to be.
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mavuika.
What?
I would like to give you all my remaining life force, which I obtained from the ruler of death.
How does that work?
Use it to awaken those you wish to see the most.
No.
Surely there must be at least one person that you'd like to meet.
She's able to resurrect someone?
What? So it's a blank check to bring anyone back for a time?
That is an insane gift.
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead outside of the Night Kingdom. Now, take it.
That is an incredible gift.
Though we both became Pyro Archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary humans. There's no need to hesitate. Just do what you think is best.
I'm blown away.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think I'll be needing it.
Huh?
I'm kind of stopped at my tracks here. Like again, she's gonna have a perfect explanation. I think it's just I thought she'd want to see Hina, but I guess like you're.
The past lives on in my memories.
Okay.
And will always remain my treasure.
She already has that deep connection with the past. Yeah. I think it's just like so human to want to just take that offer, right? I think a lot of us would.
Meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more longing.
Oh, true.
Rather than cling to the past, we should enshrine it in memory. Ever loved and never forgotten.
Honestly, that makes perfect sense. It's like the idea of like, because while I think we all would, right? I think tomorrow, like, very like, without even thinking, if someone says you get to see a loved one that passed away again, you do it. Even for a day, and then it would create more longing. It would create more sadness. It would open up old wounds. You'd have to say goodbye all over again. There's no hesitation or gay. She means, yeah, 100%. And she does have that connection with the past. I think honestly it just proves even more why she's just a fantastic Archon.
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person you are.
They?
Your parents, sister.
Will you talk to them?
And friends. Those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return.
He must have talked to all of them.
And every one. Mavuika, has one granted the special privilege to return, I can sense them calling for you. And watching over you from within the distant winds.
He is just, like, he came back and just, like, basically made, like, reaffirmed everyone's, like, how do I say this properly? He's come back. He said all the right things. Made me love Natlan even more. Reaffirmed that the journey that everyone's been on meant something. And reaffirmed that everyone in the past is still watching.
Dear Mavuika, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people.
Oh.
How have you been doing? We all miss you so.
Stop.
There are so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to say them, they'd just be those simple, heartfelt words.
Man, and the words are just like, we all miss you so. How have you been doing?
The war is over, Mavuika.
Oh, you can hear all the voices.
All our efforts had meaning, and all our struggles bore fruit. This is the fairest and most precious thing in the entire world. May you be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well, always be full of energy, and never forget that we will always love you.
She deserves this more than anyone. She really does. That hit me so hard in my heart. How much respect she's given to the past, visiting them all the time in her mind. And the fact that they're still watching over. And that hit me, by the way. May you eat well. That's such like a simple thing. It's like what your granny would say to you.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their voices are echoing through this temple of souls.
Well, he knew from the start of the week when he accepted his gift, but he proposed it all the same. Was it so that he could pass on these words? He long has sensed the prayers from all the souls of the Night Kingdom. That must be why he created this special space to bring their voices here.
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep all their names deep within your heart.
All this work, again, that I keep saying it, that connection to the past that she has had, like it was all worth it. It was all worth seeing them all the time. And of course it would be. She wanted to see them, but they're still watching over her.
Mavuika, my dear child.
Huh?
Though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that we are still human. Live as you please, in this age of peace you forged with your own two hands.
And it's hitting her too.
Why so formal all of a sudden? Seriously.
Oh, the glasses!
Huh? Mavuika, where are you going?
Oh, leaving already? Now you're the one.
I think she didn't want to cry in front of her people.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time to follow me.
Yeah? An amazing scene, by the way. I didn't think him coming back would, like, mean this. They've done such a good job with all of this.
Xbalanque. Doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider
No
in your
way.
current body, right?
That is so fun. That is so
Never
fun.
even heard of such a thing, to be honest.
Oh, you're gonna be blown away.
Ooh, are you gonna take him out for a ride?
You're coming too.
I am so excited.
Come on. It's time for us to live as we please.
Let's go. Let's go. Guys, this has been such an incredible quest. Such an incredible quest. And by the way, here's the thing. It's been incredible for like different reasons than other incredible quests would be. This hasn't been like a pretty like crazy quest. Like obviously the ending was crazy, but the build-up's been very like natural and normal in ways too. Like it wasn't just this mad, insane time all the time, like on full 100% throttle all the time, which again, story quests aren't always that anyway, but I really feel like it was very just like the first part of this quest has been like, and we're not done yet. The first part of the quest really felt like it was like us going around checking on everyone after the war, seeing how everyone's feeling, how everyone's grown, everyone's doing, also showing how Mavuika is like feeling about this too. And then with the return of Xbalanque, it really feels like him coming back is like, it's almost like a celebrity, and the only celebrity that could probably like, you know, dwarf Mavuika's celebrity is this idea of like this first Archon coming back, making her feel shaky, but also reaffirming that everything that we did up to this point was good, was right, and was the best thing for Natlan. And then Mavuika's done such a good.
Helmets on. Sit
No
tight and
way! We're literally going for a ride with
You can use to
Mavuika.
ride on the water? And you can stick it to the back of vehicles too? Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life then?
He's so happy.
We're living good.
Guys,
I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
I love that as well, though, that they've shown that he is like just this fun-loving guy.
Agreed. Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Yeah.
Looks like I really am better after all. For becoming Pyro Archon, even with all this temptation around.
Yeah, true.
The hands of our friends at the Children of Echoes are as skilled as ever.
No.
They were already famed in your era, right? This bike was built by their most talented
Yes.
artisan in this age.
I'm getting chills.
Speaking of which, we just passed them by. Sweet!
Is he showing... We're not showing him, like, every region, are we? We are. Oh my god. My bad. Are we actually showing him every single tribe? That is so beautiful to see how well they've come, how far they've come. What's changed? With this... Where are we? I think we are... Oh my god! Past Oxanatlan?
Is that Ochkanatlan? Oh, sure brings
I
back
bet this place
memories.
brings back memories for you. This is incredible. This is one of the best scenes they've ever
It's
done.
long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
And now there's no dragon attacking it either.
Is that so? So that's how you all...
Oh my god, he knows what's happened there as well.
I think so too. It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future.
Yes.
It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after.
Oh, and that's such a
Everything is constantly
Natlan
changing for the
thing.
better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll
He's so
bring those
happy.
words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
This is incredible. I know over there, by the way, is the Flower Feather clan as well. But I'm glad we're getting passed by everywhere. Like, I would assume that's what we're doing, right? Where are we going? Oh, people in the springs. No, because it's so, like, he seems so happy. And the fact that we're getting even, like, if you told me at the start of this quest that we would be on a bike with the first Pyro
You
Archon,
can see the people of the springs from here.
taking him on a tour of
To
Natlan.
be enjoying life. Just like the people
I don't know
of
what I'd
Natlan
say.
back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can
And the way
always
he's
count
describing
on
it
the people
too.
of the springs to relax by the water.
It's the same.
Playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
That feeling is still there.
Because that's their way of life.
Yeah.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have
Oh, I didn't go
passed,
through it.
for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Yeah, those beautiful things, those traditions.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So, what do you think? Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face.
This is
it makes me
incredible.
very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun.
It's such a beautiful way. He knows everything to say. It's ending now. We're not going to go to the signs of the canopy or anything. Look, it's fine. We got to see so much of this world. That was an incredible idea. Whoever came up with that needs a raise right now. Just to ride around the bike around Nalan to show him how many things have changed and how many things have stayed the same. How good things are. And I love that Mavuika was so excited to do that, because even though, like, she knows that he's so happy with how things have turned out, he's praising her even. Like, there's this feeling of, like, I still want to show you. I still want to show you how proud you should be of how many things are still so good, how things have progressed, how things have changed, what we're doing now. That's the first Pyro Archon.
Thank you, Mavuika. This has been a wonderful trip.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least we could do for our
Amazing. My heart is pounding because it's just, there's so many beautiful things that happened this episode, and the fact that they top it off with this.
I'll admit, I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend.
Everything this Pyro Archon says is beautiful after beautiful after beautiful. It's all just amazing.
Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. Thank you, dear friends.
This is not what I expected. All the stories you've heard about Xbalanque, all of the build up, all of the craziness, and again, it's once again Genshin has the best way to depict its gods and its deities, and I guess that's the best way to put it, like deities and gods and like the amazing archons, better than any other like game, and I feel like, because what they do is they portray gods as like very relatable characters, archons as relatable characters. And through the whole time of Natlan, they built up that idea of like from the past and the present working together to work towards the future. And this is exactly the representation of that. Someone from the past coming to the present, so happy what's going to be happening in the future.
I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first time, Mavuika. I'll cherish that memory.
Oh, is it almost
time?
Oh
my god.
Yes, it is.
Thank you for coming back to see us. This meeting means a lot to me.
Yeah, she was so happy. She was so happy to be able to do this for you.
Mm-hmm. Well, time to go. Don't forget to lead a happy life.
Everything he says is perfect. Everything.
Aw, already? Hyman's gonna miss you. See you later, Xbalanque.
Enjoy your life in the Night Kingdom too. Oh my god, he's just gonna disappear? Is that what's happening?
He
Wait,
closed his eyes.
is the kid just gonna wake up now?
Mm-hmm. I can no longer sense Xbalanque's soul. Well, it's gotten quite late, hasn't it?
Can you make sure this kid gets back home?
Thank you for accompanying me this whole time. Let's hurry back. You must be starving.
There'll be a victor feast tonight, right?
Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate the champion of the tournament.
Kid each.
There will be good food and
this poor
plenty of
kid.
it. You guys are gonna love it. Maosao should be there too. I'll bring him over.
I know for a fact they brought the kid home. I know for a fact they did. I know for a fact they did.
Do you think there'll still be any food left over for us? It's kind of late and all.
I'll make sure there is. If not, we'll get something else.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. I'm sure Yansan will save some for us. She's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was a smart move.
Very organized person.
So she probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Seems like they've prepared the thing.
The thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Yeah?
Oh, so that's what they are. They haven't been lit, so Paimon totally thought they were something else.
Here, watch this.
Oh my god, what's she gonna do? With a click of a finger.
Whoa, they're beautiful!
Were there any left for the three of us?
This particular
Were they
kind
left for
of
the three of us?
brazier is called a signal flame, and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up an entire path using these signal flames to await our return. Those returning to the tribes must light them with their own hands. The flames will illuminate the path ahead and show the tribe that the person has made it back.
Amazing.
Even if you're surrounded by darkness, never forget. Your friends wait for you in the distant light. Remember that feeling when the exhaustion of your journey creeps up on you.
Can I be honest with you guys as well? Like, this is hitting hard as well because my heart is pounding right now because I know this feels like this story quest is about to end. And that's the last thing we're doing in terms of the catch-up series. We've caught up completely. And I'm not ready at all. I'm really not ready.
You're back. Archon, Traveler, Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
We had a long talk with Lord Xbalanque. It was pretty time-consuming.
Did it all go well?
More than well. Xbalanque,
Yes.
He's a very good man. He far surpassed even my expectations.
And like we said, everything he said, like, was perfect. It was a perfect way of phrasing all of this, and like it was perfect what he said when it came to Nalan as well and Mavuika. Everything was perfect. Sorry, usually I like just let you guys read these because like out loud, I suppose. But yeah, the people at the feast all gather around because usually they zoom by. Pano and Mavuika gesture for everyone to move over and sit down at the drinking table before beginning to tell a story. She reveals everything without reservation, holding back nothing and hiding no secrets. As a part of the deal made a millennia ago, the ancient sun could only rise up again for one day. Still was enough time for all to recount all the people's achievements and hard work to him. As the night fell, the sun disappeared once more. She returned with joy in her heart and as a child of the tribes on her back. And that's the thing, the stories she was telling him before as well were all about people's achievements, not just hers, you know? The sun arose in that child's dream and quietly set in his deep sleep. Incredible stuff. And this is where everyone died. Not that everyone died, the memorial.
The tournament is because he was limited by the physical body he was in.
Yeah.
That's right. But don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that
I
tournament.
think he's probably just happy how tough everyone is, how strong everyone is.
He had many revelations during this journey. And as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body. He realized that after failing to make it to the final 32.
No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Xbalanque didn't even make
Yeah,
it.
you never expect to hear those words next to each other.
Strong in both body and mind. Huh.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits the bill. Don't you think?
Yep. I can't handle this. I'm feeling so emotional.
Indeed. Everyone, let's raise our cups. Let's celebrate our champion. Kanich, you've proven yourself a true warrior and athlete. Congratulations on your triumph in the pilgrimage.
Yeah, and he is a perfect representation. Oh, is it how crying?
A toast to our champion.
Amazing.
Cheers!
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, take the praise. Take the praise.
Hey, look. The kid's awake.
Oh my god.
Huh? Where am I?
And this is the razor voice.
Hello, Mausau. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame.
Oh my god.
You participated in the
What's this kid
tournament
gonna
too.
think?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, buddy, you're in the tournament. It's a long story. No, just let him think you've participated in the tournament. That's gonna give him so much confidence going forward.
Even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a
But
simple summary.
actually, it could actually mean that like if we don't tell him like maybe the truth, he might enter the next tournament and get destroyed. You know what I mean? We don't want him thinking that he's like invincible.
I see. I remember.
Yeah,
Lord
exactly.
Xbalanque, our Archon.
You know what I mean? We don't want him getting
and
destroyed in the next tournament.
Pilgrimage. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream too. I could jump up onto the roof with one leap, and I could climb, fly, and glide.
It wasn't a dream. Your body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were already an outstanding contestant.
I'm a contestant.
Hopefully this will be confidence more than anything, right?
You know, Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best, and I might not be able to do all the things everyone else can. But right now, I feel like I can fly.
And this is, can I say as well, this is again a representation of Nalan. No matter, like, someone else will be there to pick you up and help you out. He had this lack of confidence because of his health. You know? He's not able to do what other kids can, but right now he feels like he can fly. Even now, Xbalanque, after he's gone, is still making people feel this way. And that's what Nalan is all about from the beginning. Those bonds.
Really? Like Paimon?
Yeah.
Oh my
I feel
god.
amazing. It's like I'm filled with power from head to toe. I want to feel like this next
Amazing.
time too.
Then go and train hard, then come back next year and show us what you've got. Yeah, as
And having
long as
these
you put in the
heroes
work,
as well
you'll
give you
do
motivation
great. I
too.
know it. That's how it is for all of us.
Yep.
Yes. You'll turn out to be a truly beautiful vegetable.
Okay.
I'm sure of it.
Vegetable. Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
You'll be a truly beautiful parsnip.
Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream. I think after that, I somehow got into a fight.
With who? Who do you think it was?
Really? Against who?
The freaking Pyro Archon.
I think it was our Archon.
That wasn't a dream either. I did have a duel with Xbalanque.
Oh my god.
Huh?
And you all missed it. I got to see it.
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good
If
news
I
to
lived in
share.
Nalan and I found out the first Pyro Archon and a current Pyro Archon had a duel and I didn't get to see it, I would be thinking about it all night. I would not be able to sleep.
Namely, that we crowned another champion today. Lord Xbalanque and I engaged in an all-out duel as worthy rivals from across the millennia.
And Mavuika won by a hair.
In the end, I won
Yeah.
by the slimmest of margins, defeating
You
our
tell him.
legendary
You tell him,
hero.
Mavuika.
Whoa. I can't believe it. You beat the Xbalanque?
Yes, the one resurrected from a dragon heart.
This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up. You were the arbiter for our duel, yes?
Our best friend. I love that she says our best friend because we are a best friend to Nalan. That's what Xbalanque was saying as well. Clear his throat. Mavuika's right. Paimon and I witnessed her victory with our own eyes. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah! She deserves that confident, like, ending, right?
Amazing. What an achievement.
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast. For our Archon.
And it's
this
our
time.
Archon too, with the cartoony eyes.
Very well. Acknowledge my victory, recognize my valor, and drink this wine of victory for me.
Ian-san checking on, did you see Lottie was already drunk?
It has been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been quite some time since I've done so much in a day. Or felt that it's gone on for so long.
But you've also got a sense of accomplishment in the match, right? Like, there's so much happened.
Of course.
Oh, right. Mavuika, the Traveler said there was something to ask you.
I was just thinking, you were fighting Xbalanque for such a long time. Did you ever falter or wonder you might lose to him even for a second? I love that they were having a conversation about this, Paimon and the Traveler, about this.
No. In battle, there's no time
Just
for that.
like in the freaking
So it
war.
never crossed my mind.
And we saw her fighting back at all those rift towns as well. There's no time for that stuff. That's the same answer as last time, yeah. How come she knew what I was thinking?
The night is still young. Cheers.
Incredible. Officially, I can say now, and I'm glad to have Official here with us as we say this, we have caught up to the current patch of Genshin Impact. I'm sorry. There's still some people chatting down here. Let's chat to them for a second here. This will get my mind off it almost instantly.
Say, what kind of vegetable do you think I'll become? A red one? Or a green one?
What do you think?
You? I have a feeling that you might turn into an onion.
With tears in my eyes.
An onion?
Someone who looks ordinary, but who can make anyone who attacks you break down and weep.
Really? That sounds super strong.
What are those two even talking about?
Onions are super powerful. One of my friends happened to be cutting onions when I came over to his house. he began to cry, and the Saurians also began to cry, and eventually, nearly every living creature in the room was crying.
What about you? Did you cry too?
I was also in the room, but I shielded my eyes with my cloak just in time.
Stop this.
Kukuku and Aoife couldn't see my face, so they thought I cried too.
I'd like to become an onion man and make people cry, too.
I love that he's chose Auroran as his mentor.
Sure, no problem.
I really want to interrupt you, but I have no clue what to say to derail this line of conversation.
No, I love it. I love that you could have chose so many mentors here. And Auroran's a great fighter, don't get me wrong, and he'll have a great perspective on life as well. But I just think it's so funny that the vegetable stuff is what we're getting into here.
Well, Leon-san, you're a tiny mushroom. Yes.
No one asked you. Although, mushrooms are pretty resilient, I guess. Okay, I approve.
But obviously they said something different here. They're strong, tough, and full of life. I like them.
Then you must be full of life too, right, miss?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I adore that he's chosen Auroran as his mentor. And these characters over here as well.
Whoa. Our Archon really is
She is.
amazing.
She's incredible.
And super brave, too. She even went toe-to-toe with Lord Shibalanke.
Don't be so modest. You've done the same.
Like any of us wouldn't. I'd have jumped at the chance. What about you? I wouldn't dare.
Sheena takes the house stuff so seriously all the time. Fighting isn't a warrior's nature. If the opportunity presented you, I'm sure your instincts would make that choice for you.
I swear, you're all just brimming with energy over here. This is Lord Shibalanke we're talking about. Our greatest ancestor? Are you really that into sparring with your elders? Granny St. Lally, let's spar sometime
Milani.
too. No. We're absolutely not doing that.
Take that as a compliment, because that means she actually likes you guys. She actually likes you, that if she doesn't want to fight you, she's not going to bully you guys. Yeah, we're caught up to the current patch, guys. And honestly, I'm kind of glad that I got like a few tears in there, but then they cheered me up as they would my Natlan buddies. A lot of people say like, oh, you still have some more stuff to do. 100%, but we are caught up to the current patch, which was always what we wanted to do in this game. And now we're going to be doing stuff in our own time. The way we're going to do it is we're not going to be rushing through every single time there's a patch release with, like, say there's a world quest and there's going to be a story quest. You're not going to see me rushing through things. We're going to do it in our own time, and you will be getting those stuff in time. To talk about this quest before we kind of move forward into talking about this game on a whole, I think what I will say is that this was a quest that reaffirmed what we felt about Natlan in terms of like the journey we've been on, and having the first Pyro Archon show up really felt like it was them saying everything you did was right, well done, everyone's proud of you, the past is proud of you, and the present now can work towards the future with that the pride from the past and that happiness from the past. That is how I felt. That's what I felt had happened. To me anyway, is what I felt what was happening. And we got, again, it wasn't like this like really big, like long, like big twisting, like, oh, that's what happened. Like, even though there was a twist with like the child thing, I really feel like this was just like a very like, this is a cap to a lot of the stuff that we've done so far, which is like, it's just, as I said, just trying to show us that all we've done so far was right, and Shibalanke is proud of all of us. I will say it is very cool that they gave us a different side once again to another Archon. The idea that he is just like this fun-loving guy who like really is a nice person. I expected him to be like this and talk like this. You know what I mean? Just because, again, that presence. But then again, what Genshin does with gods and deities in this is always so amazing. They're always so different than what you expect as well. I love that we got to see how everyone was doing. We got some really funny moments, really amazing moments with all the characters. Really beautiful time hanging out with everyone again. They let us see everyone once again. They all really like had a part to play in this quest. While this was Mavuika's quest, it really was everyone's quest. It was everyone's story quest. And we have more characters to come as well with the Collective of Plenty happening too soon. And that's going to be coming to you guys in the next few weeks also, and I'm very excited to do that also. But I really feel like that's what it is. It is like a... How do I say it? It is like a celebration of Natlan was this full quest, and I really feel like that's the way it kind of went. And the fact that, like, as well, Xbalanque had so much faith in the people of Natlan is absolutely incredible. It really is absolutely incredible. Now, I'm not going to be talking about this for too long, I think, because this is a big deal. And well, my thoughts on the quest overall was that it was great, right? It was really great. It was, as I said, it wasn't like, the ending was absolutely amazing. Like, oh my god, getting to see everything as we're passing by there, like on the bike, and getting to show Xbalanque like everything. Really, like, again, probably made him feel so good. And the fact that, like, we also, again, there's a lot of reaffirmations at the end of these quests in every region in Genshin. It reaffirmed the idea that Mavuika is the best leader for this place. She could have taken that gift of seeing everybody, but she understands how respecting the past isn't just like, you know, getting what you want from the past. It's remembering them, and remembering them without having to, like, you know, you won't see them again, but their memory will live on in your heart. And that longing will always be there, but it might be made worse by seeing them again. But yeah, I really like this quest quite a bit. It was really fun. It really felt like it was Natlan personified. And if you give me a second, guys, I'm going to change into something more comfortable, and we'll talk about us catching up. I'll see you in just a second. This playthrough that we've gotten to do on this channel has really changed my life. Really. I think about this game every day. I really do. And I've gotten to talk to so many amazing people and meet so many amazing people along this journey, and hear you guys in the comments and learn about a whole new world and a whole new experience. And of course, it's not over yet, but this truly has been an absolutely incredible time for me. We, you know, started here, right, on our journey as we fished Paimon out of the sea and went on a journey that was more incredible than I could have ever imagined. We got to see so many amazing, beautiful places, talk to so many amazing characters, witness some of the most incredible stories, have some most incredible boss battles, and witness some of the best events from the past. And all of it was made more special because of you out there. And I could say thank you a million times for this amazing journey so far, and it wouldn't be enough. It really wouldn't. The Genshin audience gets a bad rap sometimes, and yes, some of the Genshin audience do suck quite a bit. But my Genshin audience is amazing and continue to be amazing. There's people who, like, will say the nicest thing all the time, and no matter what day I'm having, will make me feel amazing. I can always rely on the Genshin audience to make even the greyest days full of unimaginable color. Truly. I understand, I've said this before, but now you guys won't be putting your hand on my back and patting on my back and, you know, guiding me through this world anymore. But now we can rejoice at the fact that we can grasp hands and hold hands as we walk in the same direction. And I couldn't be more proud to do it with an audience that is as special as this. I'm so lucky. To talk about this entire journey would take forever. It really would. But I am so proud of this playthrough as well. And I'm not... You can talk to people who've been here for a while. It's a rare occasion on this channel when I'm genuinely proud of a playthrough, when I'm genuinely happy with the playthrough that we've done, because it's not because I think I'm bad, but because I critique a lot of the stuff I do a lot of times. There's so many times that like during this playthrough I've like done a world quest and I remember legitimately going like, this video is bad and this video is gonna suck. Hey Haley Charles. Amber, do you want to do something for old time's sake?
No one escapes.
I don't want her to die. I'm gonna warp out of here just because I have stuff to say. But yeah, like I couldn't have predicted the journey I was gonna be on with you guys. There's no way I could have predicted all this. But I'm glad that I did get to go on this journey with all you guys. I'm glad I got to see all this with you guys. Genshin Impact is one of my 5 favorite games ever created, and Natlan, again, as we talked about reaffirmation, has reaffirmed that love as well. Like, there's no doubt about it that it has reaffirmed that love as well. It has been a joy to wake up and think about this game and to talk about it with you guys as well. But when I think about Genshin, the thing that is the strongest about this game, yes, there's like these beautiful locations. Look at all the stuff that we changed. Look at all the places we've been, all the most beautiful locations we got to be in with the music we gotten to hear. But there's something that cannot be...
Let's light it up.
Oh, great. That cannot be replaced in Genshin by any other game. And that is the quantity/quality of the characters that I've gotten to see in this game. It's been so incredible. I literally saw this one day as I was exploring. Oh my god, it's raining. And I wanted to save this for this episode. So let's get this right now so they can't ruin it. I wanted to save getting this one thing for this episode because this is like really much seared into my brain as something that we started off with. Let's go into Mondstadt for a bit. You know what? Let's walk to Mondstadt. Let's walk to this location. When I first started, I want to say as well, when I first started this game and I collected a bunch of characters, you know what? It actually feels great that we're walking in here in the thunderstorm, because when we first got here, there was like a very big storm over Mondstadt as well. But I feel like this team personifies Genshin to me, right? This is wonder. This is magic to me. This is characters that like mean so much to me at this stage. And Sayu as well, by the way, but this is just the team that was the baby gangsta team that we left off with. But it really feels like these characters that we obtained, where they got us through so much of this game for such a long time. Razor was an MVP of our team for so long, and that wonder you have of unlocking new characters and creating new teams, it's something that like I'll never get to do again in this game, but we will hopefully get to do it again in other games as well. Where we go? I didn't expect us to get to the side. I want to go to the front gates. You leave Benny alone, okay?
Adventure time.
It's so interesting to think back and think back to the idea that like we started this, like we were doing Benny's hangout and Eula's story quest and Razor's story quest and Amber's story quest, and it's all led to the story quest of Mavuika as well. I could never expect what was going to happen when I scaled Dragonspine. I never expected what was going to happen when I, freed Mondstadt from Dvalin's, infected wrath. You could never have prepared me for meeting so many Fatui Harbingers. Look at the sky, holy crap. So many Fatui Harbingers that, emotionally impacted me. From seeing so many boss battles that were absolutely incredible. From going to Liyue Harbor and seeing a story of like of being so impressed with like the Archons once again, and Zhongli, from Sumeru to Inazuma to Fontaine to Natlan to all the hidden locations, Enka to Oceanatlan, all these places. Like you could not have prepared me one bit for the characters you were gonna meet. Whether that be Jet or even other side characters we met along the way, whether it be my girl Hu Tao or Xiao, who probably is like one of the most meaningful characters to me ever. We have met some fantastic characters, and there's so many characters. If I was again Navia, like I don't want to keep naming names because I will forget some. And who could forget the God Lord himself, Timmy? You know what I mean? Timmy himself. Let's head up here. But it's all about you guys. And I'm going to stop right now because I feel like I'll go on forever if I keep talking, because obviously I don't want this to end, because it just means we've caught up. And obviously it's a new horizon, but it's also like a very sad time too. But everything's happening, guys. Tomorrow we have a video on the banner, right? It's the first post catch-up video. So you can look forward to that as well. Incredible.
Off we go.
I'm sorry for the joke I made at the start of this playthrough, Glory. I'm sorry. And I think it's probably more appropriate to end on this frame. Thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you so much for everything. And we'll see you tomorrow. It's not over, guys. We're going to be continuing to play Genshin as we go forward. It's not over one bit. But the catch-up is done. We are caught up. And now I'm with you guys. So thank you so much to Typhire2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, the Ghost of Inazuma, Felicitas Felix, Yuld, Radish, Anusta, Death Trap, Lynx Marky, Assassin, Colorbow, Trubina Butter, Peter Shelson, Heck, SR Fiji, Leon, High Kasparian, and Jared Beanham. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the banner video. Thank you guys so much for everything. Bye-bye.